wait. Testing. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to some Friday Night Baseball. Hope you're all doing well. Let's get my stuff set up here. Let's see what we got here. Devers is knocking off the clips. Let's see get some hockey. Oh, it's late in the third, and Winnipeg's still looking for that equalizer. There we go. All right, I was waiting for the audio to come through. Here we go. All right, so Toronto coming to the Bronx to take on the Yankees. Robbie Ray taking on Luis Severino. I believe Ray's only win of the year came against these very Yankees. Been a hard luck loser a couple of his starts, too. Had some no decisions. Severino, 5-2. Usually the victim of not a lot of run support for the Yankees. Yankees made some trades last night after we signed off. We cleared up some of the, there's a log jam in the minor leagues. So we sent 3 players to Chicago for 1 back, Double-A ball players, and we sent 2 Double-A ball players to Detroit for a player back. So nothing significant. Let's see. Everybody had a day off yesterday. It's huge. Everybody's pretty well rested except for Loizaga and Holland, so everybody should be available. Robbie Ray is a lefty, so we're going to have as many righties in the lineup as possible, which means we're going to actually we're going to give Adam Frazier a day off, and we're going to put in Mark Canha in left. We're going to keep Didi in. He's the only lefty in the lineup. Hicks, of course, is a switch hitter. Also, we're going to give Clint Frazier the day off because he's not typically great with lefties. That's the word I'm looking for. And then, so we'll have Chirinos come in and catch for Severino. Give him a start. Real Muto will DH today. And I think that's how we'll roll. We'll have Canha bat 7th. Yeah, I think we're solid. I think we're gonna have Didi move down to the 6 hole against the lefties. Yeah, I know, Jordan. The Yankees are look, they said it. This is actually the worst offense. This is the worst offense the Yankees have had this late in the season since 1971. That's 2 years before George Steinbrenner took over the team and bought the team. So that says everything you should need to know. I think the Cardinals are playing well, B. Killen. I think the Cardinals are a good team. Obviously, you guys have had some injuries to your pitching staff, but I mean, it's going to be interesting to see you guys, and the Cubbies are playing better than I expected. I thought the Cubbies were going to fall off there, but they've really strung together some wins lately. They're playing well. Nice, Odoms. Congratulations, buddy. Hopefully you don't have any side effects like I did. It was good, JC. It was good. I had a good vacation. It wasn't as relaxing as I would have liked, but it did really kind of give me a refresher in terms of really kind of allowed me to press the reset button. But, yeah, guys, I mean, look, the Yankees offense, this is the worst Yankees offense in 50 years. That's what they've said. The last time the Yankees scored 2 runs or less in this many games at this point of the season was 1971. That was the middle of the CBS years that they owned the team, and that was a dark time in Yankee baseball. 2 years before the Steinbrenners took over. So that should historically tell you how bad this team is offensively. But yeah, B. Killen, I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardinals win a run. Actually, I still picked the Cardinals to win the Central. I picked them to win the Central, the only game back half. No, JC, the Yankees aren't winning the East. The Yankees will be lucky if they get a wild card. I don't even know if we're making the playoffs at this point. They're too streaky. You don't win 8 in a row and then drop 9 of 11. You just can't do that. You can't do that. That's a 500 team. They're playing 500 ball. 500 isn't good enough to make the playoffs. So there you go. So as you see there, we got we got some guys getting some starts today. Different guys getting some starts as Robbie Ray and the Blue Jays head to Yankee Stadium to take on Luis Severino and the Yankees. If everybody sticks around tonight, we might do 3 games tonight. But again, that's only if we've got an audience. So, but it is a Friday night, so we'll see what happens. So, hope all is well. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Yeah, it's still early, JC, but this team sure is starting to show its colors. Yeah, you're right, CJ Smith. That's the sad thing is I think those bums will still have jobs. You see there, Severino making his 10th start of the year, a 5-2 record, a 2.16 ERA. You're right, B. Killen. I'm kind of surprised by the Cubs. I still think the Cardinals are the team to beat, but obviously it's a close race there in the Central. Yeah, Monkey, Yankee season, it is what it is. You know, you got us at a real bad point as there's a strike right down Broadway, 0-1 to Bichette. Yeah, of course, JC. That kind of really said all you need to know. The Yankees do not take, they play down to their competition. They did not take the Tigers seriously, as that smacked the opposite way for a base hit by Bichette. And when you don't take your competition seriously, that's what happens. You lose 9 of 11. Yeah, Odoms, I never had the Yankees going to the World Series. You guys know, I had us making the playoffs, but I had us in a first-round exit. And now I don't even think we're going to make the playoffs, as Vlad Guerrero Jr. now steps up to the plate, takes a strike on the inside, 0-1. Because, JC, they're all swinging for the fences. I think some of them have a hangover from last year. LeMahieu is hitting 100 points less than last year. Now, I didn't expect him to hit 364 again, but I didn't expect him to hit 250 either, as that misses low 2-1. Yeah, be killing. Exactly, man. They got to start making some moves. Sanchez sucks. Torres is been streaky. Stanton sucks. The only guys hitting right now are Shella and Judge. Judge had another home run tonight. Strike 3 called. Guerrero caught looking on the low slider. 1 away here in the first. And, yeah, like I just said, guys, this is a historically bad Yankee offense. The last time the Yankee offense scored this few runs through 55 games, was 1971. As George Springer stepping to the plate now. As you see, they're crushing it against righties. Hitting 307 overall. There goes Bichette up the middle. LeMahieu tried to go to second for 1, but instead it's going to be an infield single or maybe a fielder's choice. I thought LeMahieu might have tagged him as he gone by, so runners at first and second has some confusion there in the field. There's a strike in the inside corner to Hernandez, 0-1. I watched only a little bit of it, JC, and it's a shame you can't blame Michael King. He gave up the Yankees gave up 1 home run, right? The 1 home run, or he gave up the 1 home run to Devers, just 2 guys happened to be on. Made 1 really bad mistake tonight, and that was it. As that's a little low to Hernandez, 1-1. Isaac, baseball admitted they messed with the baseball. They loosened it up so that the ball wouldn't travel as far. They wanted less offense. The 1-2, skied to right, fairly deep but playable. Judge is there, a couple steps in front of the track, makes the catch. Bichette will go back and tag, but he will stay put as Judge 1-hops it to Urshela, so 2 away here in the first. Yeah, be killing. That's the only one. Chapman, that's about it. As we look at the Blue Jays starting lineup we just saw there, that did go as a fielder's choice for Springer, by the way. Hernandez, followed by Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Lourdes, Rowdy Tellez at first, Randall Grichuk in right, Kevin Biggio at second, and Danny Jansen batting 9th. Yeah, but at least the Dodgers are a good team, and that's the sad thing. The Braves and the Yankees combined, we'd be a good team, Odoms. Because we get decent pitching, and you guys get some offense, and that's about it. Yeah, JC, Gary Sanchez is garbage. We've said that. Why do you think I traded him as soon as I could, as soon as we started this franchise? Yeah, Isaiah, the Yankees suck. I'm not gonna deny it. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not a delusional fan. We're in the beginning of June, and the Yankees are in 4th place. They're 4 games over 500. Now, the division as a whole is playing very well. But as this is lined to first, Voight there, he'll take it himself, and that'll retire the side. So despite the error in the field there, nothing else. And at the end of having a play, no score here in the Bronx. What's up, Styles? How's it going? Be killing. Honestly, it's going to end up being whoever comes out between the Dodgers and Padres. I think the Dodgers and Padres will end up meeting in the NLCS. And then whoever wins that will win it all. And they'll face the White Sox in the World Series. I think the White Sox are the team to beat in the American League. Robbie Ray making his 10th start of the year, a 1-5 record, a 4.62 ERA. DJ LeMahieu leading things off, hitting 307, 10 homers, 27 RBIs. Styles, the Yankees suck. That's what's happening. That's all you need to know. As LeMahieu chases a low slider, 0-1. Fastball, slider, knuckle curve, changeup. As that misses outside to LeMahieu, 1-1. The Yankees have no offense. They swing at everything. There's no plate discipline. They don't draw walks. They don't work the count. They're all free swingers, as this is inside out and on the right field line, foul 1 and 2, and Aaron Boone should be fired. And so should Brian Cashman. As this is smacked towards the right side, caught on the fly by Biggio. 1 away in the soft liner. So you look at the Yankee lineup, we saw LeMahieu there line up, followed by Judge. Hicks batting third tonight. Luke Voight in the 4-hole, batting cleanup. Real Muto batting 5th. Didi Gregorius batting 6th. Mark Canha gets the start in left, batting 7th. Gio Urshela at 3rd, batting 8th. And Robinson Chirinos making his 2nd start of the year, batting 9th. Maybe, Isaac. Maybe, but, you look at all these other teams. All these other teams are doing well. Maybe the part of the reason why the Yankees are pitching so well is because of the ball. You ever think of that? It's a two-way street, right? So it'll be an 0-1 to Judge. Swing and a miss there on a fastball, 0-2. And yeah, Yermin Mercedes be killing is probably Rookie of the Year if he keeps this up. He might win the batting title, although he's been getting a little ice. He's going through a big slump right now, I believe, as Judge fouls off a knuckle curve there. Still 0-2. Ball carrying to left field tonight. It'll be an 0-2. Judge chases one in the dirt, strike 3. Jansen will throw him out at first to complete the play, 2 away. That brings up Aaron Hicks now. Hicks hitting .341, had a couple of home runs against the White Sox, takes a fastball high there, a 1-0. 1 for 8 in his career with a single against Ray. That misses outside, 2-0. Yeah, Major League Baseball is giving Fernando Tatis way too much love. As that catches the outside corner, 2-1. Odoms Ozuna should never play baseball again. Chapman, everybody, Herman, everybody who beats their wives, they're done. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this garbage. I'm sick of them getting a pass. If they go to jail, and that's it. As this is smacked into the right field corner, that's going to be a base hit. As Hicks goes opposite field, digging for 2 to throw is offline by Grichuk, and Hicks has himself a 2-out double, his 14th of the year. Roberto Ozuna beats up women. Marcell Ozuna beats up women. Aroldis Chapman, every single one. Domingo Herman, get rid of all of them. That's it. Zero tolerance. As you see Luke Voight knocking the cover off the ball in May. 20 home runs overall, 36 RBIs, a chance to drive a run in here. Thank you, Isaac. Much appreciated, buddy. That misses low, 1-0. Vasquez, well, there you go, Styles. Vasquez never coming back, so as Voight fouls off a fastball, 1-1. The 1-1 skied to right field, but should be playable. Moving over is Springer in the alley, settles under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yankees leave a man on at the end of 1 inning of play here in the Bronx. We've got no score. Leading things off here in the top of the second, Rowdy Tellez, hitting .279. Takes one just a little outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Tellez. Smack to the left side because of the shifter. Shell is the only one there. Throws the first in time. Got him by his stride. 1 away. So now look at the Yankee defense. Again, Mark Canha in left. Hicks in center. Judge in right. Urshela at third. Didi at short. LeMahieu at second. Voight at first. And Robinson Chirinos gets his 2nd start of the year behind the plate. You know, you might be right, Styles. The Canadians might just sweep them because they have momentum. Oh, thank you, Styles. I appreciate that, buddy. As that misses just outside, 1-0. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad. I mean, not as many people have been watching the TikToks, but I appreciate when people do, of course, as that misses outside, 2-0. Grichuk down to a $169. He has been in a month-long slump. As there's his strike, 2-1. But yeah, the Canadians got momentum on their side, guys. Don't be surprised if they make a run at least to the next round. If they make it to the next round, they're going to probably face Colorado. Swing and a miss there in the changeup, 2-2. And I'm not going to lie, I think Colorado would absolutely pummel Montreal. As this is chopped to the right side because of the shift. Voight is there. We'll flip to Severino covering. 2 away. Oh, thank you, Styles. I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it. As Kevin Biggio now up at the plate. 288, 6 homers. I believe that said 15 RBIs. before it disappeared. There's a strike right down Broadway, 0-1. Yeah, I'm afraid the algorithm has really gotten to me lately, Styles. TikTok hasn't been sharing my videos as much. Oh, John Sterling, thank you, Styles, as that's fouled off 0-2. Yeah, I mean, that would be the dream, man. That would be the dream. As this one chopped back up the middle because of the shift, though. Didi there behind second. Throws the first, and 3 ground ball outs that inning. Leads to a 1-2-3 inning for Severino. We go bottom 2. Still no score. Oh, that's a really good question, B. Killen. I would probably say... I would probably say Acuna just because of his defense. Tatis leads the league in errors as Real Muto grounds this one to third. Guerrero there, takes a step, fires, got him, 1 away. Oh, you're welcome, Odoms. I'm glad you're really enjoying it. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad everybody's enjoying themselves. As you see there, Gurriel in left, Springer in center, Grichuk in right, Guerrero Jr. at third, but shed it short. Kevin Biggio at second, Rowdy Tellez at first, and Danny Jansen behind the plate. Gurriel Jr. and Guerrero Jr. Yeah, I think Acuna's the guy, right? I think that, again, as Didi fouls off a fastball 1-1, I think you got to go, but both obviously can steal, can hit for power. They're both 5-tool players, except for defense. And then that, you got to give Acuna the clear advantage. As Didi hitting .327, 12 homers, 29 RBIs. The 0-1 from Ray is high, 1-1. The 1-1 fouled off to the left side, 1-2 now, as Didi spoils the knuckle curve. Yeah, he's not. He's like Gleyber Torres. They're terrible at defense. No, for sure. For sure, B. Killen. Exactly. That's the thing. They're both, I would say they're both equally good players, and technically Tatis plays a more important position. The problem is that he's not, at least this year, he's not playing it very well. The 3-2 pitch, smack to the left side. Oh, Guerrero knocks it down with a dive. Cannot recover, though. It'll be an infield single for Didi. So a man on with a man out here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Mark Canha now. Hitting .301, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. One of those home runs and 2 of those RBIs as a Yankee. The first pitch from Robbie Ray is inside, 1-0. Didi off of first. Average speed. The 1-0. Fouled back out of play, 1-1. I know, Styles, I saw that double play ball that he dropped. I don't think it didn't come back to haunt them, but it could have. Yeah. As that misses high to Canha, 2-1. Again, Didi off first. The 2-1. Fouled back out of play. Good inside changeup. 2-2 now the count. The 2-2 from Ray. Strike 3 at the belt. Just gets the top of the zone. Canha caught looking. Can't believe it. Second K of the day for Ray, and 2 away here in the second. As that brings up Gio Urshela. Urshela hitting .340. Smacks this one on the right field line. Just missed that slider, though. 0-1 as it slices foul. It'll be an 0-1 to Gio. Smacked back up the middle. Springer coming on. Will make the catch. Actually, as he settled under it nicely. I thought that was going to come. I thought that was coming in, but it hung up there, and Springer didn't have as far to run as I thought. So at the end of 2 innings of play, it's still no score here in the Bronx. As Danny Jansen will lead things off. Spent most of the year hurt, so he's got no homers, no RBIs, no batting average. As he takes a strike, 0-1. This one now chopped to the right side. LeMahieu there. Fields fires the first in time, 1 away. That, as Bo Bichette now steps up and singled in his first at bat, 5 homers, 15 RBIs. That's a, that's tough, Styles. I'm going to disagree with you. I think Arenado is better than Machado at defense. I will say that Machado's probably a better overall player. As this is lined to right field, we'll hang up there for Judge to make the catch, 2 away. That's an interesting, yeah, I don't know, on defense. I think I still give the edge to Arenado at defense. As Vlad Jr. now at the plate, he's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Severino looking for a quick third inning as this is fouled back and out of play, 0-1. The 0-1. Low, 1-1. Severino only at 33 pitches as this is popped up to fairly deep left field. It's carrying, still carrying. It's gone! He wrapped it around the Yankee left field foul pole. Only 338 feet, but Guerrero gets enough of it to get his 3rd of the year. A Yankee Stadium home run if there ever was one. And again, folks, the ball is carrying to left tonight, and Guerrero took advantage as he sends a deep fly ball to left, and it just gets over the fence. 1-0 Toronto, as he turned on a high and inside fastball. That wasn't a bad pitch, but he powered it over the fence. Goodbye, baseball, as this one now is lined to Urshela. He makes the catch to end the inning. But Vlad Jr. strikes his 3rd of the year, and at the end of 2.5, it's 1-0 Toronto. Yeah, Machado did make some good plays last night, Styles. Look, but Machado's not a bad third baseman for sure, but I definitely think it's neck and neck between those two, but I give the edge to Arenado. Yep, Odom's goodbye baseball. Goodbye baseball. And yeah, Isaac, those short porches help the Yankees and they hurt the Yankees. As Robinson Chirinos, 2 for 4 on the year since been getting called up from AAA. Yankees were desperate to find a backup catcher, and they just realized, well, maybe we just stay within the system. So as that's fouled back by Chirinos, 0-1. They had Zunino, Higashioka. They had a lot of guys there. Chase is 1 now. That's Chirinos 0-2. And just couldn't seem to find somebody. But then Chirinos absolutely clobbered the ball in that first game last week. And, well, he keeps it up. He's going to be the Yankee backup catcher the rest of the year. It'll be a 1-2. This one hammered to left field and fairly deep. It is off the base of the wall. Chirinos, oh, he is slow. He is out at second base trying to get a double. Anybody else, that's easily a double, but Robinson Chirinos gets thrown out at second, so we'll get credit for a single. But, oh, goodness, he is slow as DJ LeMahieu fouls off a knuckle curveball, 0-1. Oh, a 0. How do you have a 0 speed? Like, are you like you're crawling at that point? As that's 1-1. Oh, there you go, Styles. Machado hits a bomb. I mean, he's a great hitter. There's no denying that either. As DJ LeMahieu late on a fastball fouls it off 1-2. And now the 1-2 again. LeMahieu spoils the changeup. The Avalanche and Golden Knights are underway. Now chases an outside fastball, strike 3, 2 away here in the 3rd. Ray's 3rd K of the day, and that'll bring up Aaron Judge, who struck out back in the 1st. So that getting thrown out second really helps Ray out as Judge takes a backdoor slider for a strike, 0-1. Looks back at the umpire and says, just make sure you call that for Sevy. The 0-1 inside the Judge, 1-1. Working the count, leads the Yankees in walks, does Aaron Judge. As this misses outside, 2-1. Definitely worked on our batter's eye since MLB The Show 20. The 2-1 to Judge, high, 3-1. Hicks on deck. It'll be a 3-1 to Judge. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 3-2. Wow, Machado, everybody's having, a lot of guys are having bad offensive years, Styles, in terms of batting average. The 3-2, swing and a miss. Judge can't catch up to the heater. Ray battles back in the at-bat, and that'll do it. So the Yankees get a hit, but no one's left on as Chirinos gets thrown out trying to stretch it to a double. We go top 4, 1-0 Blue Jays. As Teoscar Hernandez leads things off. He grounded out in his first at-bat, if I remember. Oh, no, he flew out to right. He flew out to right as he fouls this back and out of play. 0-1. My apologies there. Now a fastball driven to deep left field. Should be playable, though, for Canna. Settles under it, makes the Canna corn catch for an out. Get it? Canna, Mark Canna, Canna corn. Anyway, 1 away here in the top of the 4th, and that brings up Lourdes Gurriel Jr. hitting .263, 8 homers, 30 RBIs. He grounded out to Luke Voight in his first at-bat. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1. Popped him up, jammed him. Voight in foul ground off of first, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Brings up Rowdy Tellez. He grounded out as well in his first at-bat. 7 homers, 21 RBIs on the year. A couple of those against the Yankees back up in Toronto. Hammers one to left, but because of the shift, Canna will get over and make the catch. That time the shift worked in the Yankees' favor, as Canna didn't have to go too far into the alley to make that running grab. And at the end of 3.5, Yankees still down 1-0. Styles, actually, I believe the Yankees and Blue Jays are tied. I might be wrong. You might be right. They might be a half game behind us. But I thought we were tied with the Toronto, as Aaron Hicks 1-for-1 with a double. Swings at the first pitch and pops it up. Shallow right field. Grichuk there makes the catch for the first out of the inning. And that brings up Luke Voight, who flew out to deep right center in his first at-bat. 346 overall, 20 homers, 36 RBIs. They play Luke to shift. They play the shift on Luke, I should say, as this is swung on a missed 0-1. So 3 guys to the left of second base. The 0-1 to Voight, smacked down the right field line. That's a base hit. So he beats the shift. Grichuk cuts it off, and Voight holds at first with a 1-out single. Really? Well, I guess that's good. I guess they're third then still, but it's, yeah, the Yankees are playing real bad right now. There's just no denying that. There's JT Realmuto now 0-for-1, grounded out to Guerrero in his first at-bat. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Ray has scattered 4 Yankee hits, a double and 3 singles. This will be his 50th pitch of the night. Realmuto chases one in the dirt, 0-2. Actually, maybe I could have surprised people and dropped a bunt. JT's actually a very good bunter. DHing tonight. Takes one inside, 1-2. Wouldn't bite on the inside slider. Oh, and now a hanger, but he just misses it as he fouls it off to the right side, 1-2. That knuckle curve fell right into the middle of the zone, but just couldn't time it up. It'll be another 1-2. Outside, blocked by Jansen. Voight stays put. He's not going anywhere. Not on that. At least I didn't get far enough away. So it'll be a 2-2 now to Realmuto. Fouls back a fastball. Still 2-2 as he stays alive. Spoils one. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Trying to make Ray work a little bit. Get to that susceptible Blue Jay bullpen as he just fouls off that low knuckle curve. Still 2-2. That one was in the dirt. That easily should have been ball 3. That one was, though, as a backdoor slider doesn't slide enough. Count now full. Voight unlikely to be running here with 1 away. Don't want to take the bat out of Didi Gregorius' hands. He's due up next. It'll be a 3-2 to Realmuto. Smacked foul again. Spoils another one off the netting. And this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Another knuckle curve. Excuse me, that was a high slider. I thought that was a knuckle curve, but he fouls it off again. I'll actually say Acuna Styles because I think Tatis is going to get hurt more. As Realmuto spoils another slider. 12 pitches of the at-bat now. Pitch number 60 of the night coming for Ray. This one right down Broadway, and this is going to split the outfielders and roll all the way to the wall. Grichuk is going to dig it out of the corner. They're going to hold Voight at third. It's a 1-out double for JT Realmuto. His 12th of the year. Has now a 17-game hitting streak. And now that'll bring up Didi Gregorius, who had an infield single in his last at-bat. A chance to try and drive a run in even with an out. The first pitch from Ray, fouled back and out of play, 0-1. Didi was out in front of that one, as Ray took a little something off that fastball. Only 92 on the gun. Usually hits 95, 96. As now that fastball misses outside, 1-1. Didi, one of the Yankees' better hitters with runners in scoring position. Good speed at second, bad speed at third. The 1-1. Didi fouls it straight back and out of play. 1-2 now. It's again Didi out in front trying to pull that fastball to the right side. The 1-2. A little blooper popped up on the infield. Guerrero will make the catch. Everybody has to stay put as Ray jammed him. And that'll bring up Mark Cannon now, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. A chance to be a hero here. With runners at second, they're just like the real Yankees. They had one out, runners at second and third, and couldn't do anything. The first pitch to Canna is low and outside, 1-0. Didi, of course, though, does struggle against lefties. So, the 1-0. This one popped up. Just got underneath it. This is what we needed Didi to do. Actually, the ball's carrying, still carrying. Oh, my goodness. I thought it might have got out of here. I thought that the ball would have been like an easy can of corn, and it just kept going back. And then in front of the 385 sign, Springer makes the catch on the warning track. Again, the ball's carrying the left, so Canna almost had a 3-run bomb. But at the end of 4 full, it's still 1-0 Toronto. As there's a strike to Grichuk, 0-1. Yeah, there you go, Styles. Yeah, I mean, and who knows? I mean, like, your offense, I mean, no offense, but the Mets' offense has been almost as bad as the Yankees. But at least, yeah, with the Grom throw, and you'll be all right. As this hanging slider is smashed to left center field, this will be one hop against the wall. The 5th inning all year long has been Severino's bugaboo, and Grichuk gets it started again with a leadoff double, his 4th of the year. And that'll bring up Kevin Biggio now, who's 0 for 1. Hammers one foul. Oh, tempted to walk him and face Jansen, the catcher. As that misses low, 1-1. Try and get like a double play or something, but we'll go after him. This is fouled back out of play, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the inside slider, spun him around like a top, strike 3. Second K today for Severino, couldn't have come at a better time. That brings up Danny Jansen, who's only 0 for 4 in the season. I didn't realize he'd missed, I thought he had missed less time than he did, I guess, but I guess now 0 for 4 on the season, 0 for 1 today, takes one low, 1-1. Those nagging spring training injuries, I suppose. As this one's hammered to left field. It's carrying, and just like Guerrero's, he wraps it around the foul ball for a 2-run bomb. 345 feet. Goodbye, baseball. And Danny Jansen, his first hit of the year, is a 2-run bomb. And Toronto's now up 3-0. Again, he got under it. In most other stadiums, that's a pop-up, but also the ball is really carrying the left tonight. 10 miles an hour winds, gusting up to 15 as we give you your weather report. And that ball just carried. Again, he got underneath it. He did not hit that well, but he hit it well enough here at Yankee Stadium, as that brings up Bichette, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Davidson, yeah, I don't know about your injuries either, Styles. As there's a strike. Well, the Yankees, they've been winning by the skin of their teeth lately, and they always struggled against Toronto. As that misses low, 1-1. You wonder if this is the night the winning streak comes to an end. They had a chance in the 4th to get some runs. They don't, and now Toronto gets some big insurance runs to make it 3-0 off the bat of Danny Jansen. Toronto has missed him in the lineup. As that misses low, 3-1. Again, the 5th inning seems to always be Severino's bugaboo. As there's a strike, 3-2. Just something about getting through 5. As that one misses outside, ball 4. Bichette will walk, and that will bring up Vlad Jr., who homered in his last at-bat. Again, similar, a wall scraper down the left field line, as there's a strike on the outside, 1-0. Now a fastball low, 1-1. Now a backdoor slider, oof, looked like it caught the corner, but the ump doesn't give Sevy the call. 2-1. And now this one, jam shot to the right side. LeMahieu goes to second for 1 on the first, not in time. LeMahieu tried to turn 2, but it was hit too softly, so Guerrero gets a fielder's choice. That keeps the inning alive for George Springer, who's grounded out and lined out. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Actually, he had a fielder's choice, was not a ground out. Now a backdoor slider at the knees, 0-2. Fastball misses high, 1-2. Now this one chopped to second. LeMahieu there will field, fire to first, and that will end the 5th. But Toronto scores 2 more as Danny Jansen, his first hit of the year, a 2-run bomb to left. And we go bottom 5, Yankees down 3-0. Yankees run on Duncan. So do I. So Yankees need base runners. As Gio Urshela now up, he's 0 for 1, hit it hard, lined out in his first at-bat. Grounds this one foul, 0-1. And just think, if that ball had carried out for Canha, he has hit 5 more feet. It's a 3-3 game. As Gio fouls off that knuckle curve, 0-2. Again, Ray's only win of the year. He beat the Yankees earlier. As this one is skied to right, fairly deep but playable. Springer in the alley makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Brings up Robinson Chirinos, who singled in his first at-bat. I'm sorry, that's 399 to left center, 385 to right. As Chirinos hammers one to left center field. This one is goodbye baseball. No doubt about it, into the bullpen. Chirinos, a moonshot, 441 feet. Oh, Robinson Chirinos, what a shot. Goodbye baseball, and the Yankees are on the board in a big way. It's 3-1. Yes, got that Dunkin' Donuts, my friend. Got that Dunkin' today. 106 miles an hour off the bat, over 440 feet. And the Yankees finally get to Ray as LeMahieu swings over the top of a knuckle curve, 0-1. That got into that jet stream we were talking about, and it kept on carrying. Swing and a miss there by LeMahieu, 0-2. You got to think of a home run call for Chirinos now. That's his second of the year. Second in 2 games played. He's 4 for 6 on the year. The 1-2 to DJ, smacked back up the middle. That's going to fall in for a base hit. So now the Yankees suddenly had the tying run at the plate in the form of Aaron Judge, who struck out in his last at-bat. First pitch from Ray is hammered to right field and fairly deep. This one's got a chance. It's gone. Goodbye, baseball. All rise. This one a wall scraper to right as it just clears the fence. Judge, it's an Oppo bomb. But just like that, the Yankees homer, single homer, and have tied this game at 3. We got ourselves a whole new game here in the 5th. 346 feet, 99 miles an hour off the bat, a low liner, about 6 rows back. And the Bronx is shaking here after a thrilling couple of swings here in the 5th. Makes it 3-3 as Hicks takes a fastball high, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 with a double. The 1-0 to Hicks. Smash towards left center field. It might be home run derby here in the Bronx. Oh, it's going to be run down as that ball died near the warning track. Gurriel makes the catch. Oh, I thought Hicks had got enough of that one, but it just died for some reason out there. And that brings up Luke Voight now, who's 1 for 2 with a single. I thought Hicks had another as Voight smacks that one foul, 0-1. Well, good practice for my home run calls, I suppose. The 0-1 to Voight, swing and a miss on a knuckle curve, 0-2. So Chirinos with an absolute moonshot, a rainmaker of a bomb, as Voight fouls that one off to the right side, still 0-2. And then Judge, much like Guerrero and Jansen, a wall scraper. Makes it 3-3 as Luke Voight smacks one to deep right. But this one will be run down by Grichuk just shy of the track to end the 5th. But the Yankees battle back and get themselves 3 here in the 5th. And at the end of 5, we're all tied. To Oscar Hernandez now leads things off here against Luis Severino. He's 0 for 2. Takes one just a little high, 1-0. Swing and a miss on a changeup there, 1-1. So all the runs, all 6 runs by 3 for each team, off of 4 home runs. A solo shot for the Yankees and a solo shot, a 2-run home run for the Yankees, a solo shot, a 2-run home run for the Blue Jays. That's where we are here in the 6th as Hernandez chases a slider 2-2. Pitch number 69 of the night. Nice. As Teoscar Hernandez takes the lead right back for Toronto. This one, no doubt about it. Goodbye, baseball. His 10th of the year. 454 feet. That one's still in the clouds somewhere. And just like that, the Blue Jays strike right back. I'm pretty happy with Gio. He's hitting 340 style, so. That brings up Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Takes one inside, 1-0. Yeah, Odoms, I'm going to get him through the 6th, and that's about it. Giving up 3 home runs today. It'll be a 2-0 now to Gurriel. This one grounded to Didi. He'll field and fire to first in time, 1 away. Brings up Rowdy Tellez, 0 for 2. Again, though, anywhere else in baseball, those first 2 home runs don't go out, right? Honestly, any other ballpark, it's probably like a 1-1 game. The only home runs that were no-doubters were Chirinos and Hernandez for Toronto, as that's fouled off 2-1 now to Tellez. Slider misses low, 3-1. Grichuk on deck. The 3-1 popped up, right side. LeMahieu dies, but that's going to dunk in as it beats the shift. So a bloop single now for Tellez. And that's going to get Deivi Garcia warming in the Yankee pen. And that brings up Randall Grichuk, who's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Takes the strike, 0-1. Now a little outside with that changeup, 1-1. Now this one popped up. Shallow center. Hicks coming on will make the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Tellez retreats to first. Biggio now 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Either way, this is going to be Severino's last guy as that misses outside, 1-0. Do not want to face Danny Jansen with him again, especially as tired as he is. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 1-1. Now a fastball fouled back out of play, 1-2. Whoa, slider in the dirt, gets away from Chirinos. Tellez moves to second, he is in there. Wild pitch from Sevy. Another low slider, 3-2, Jansen on deck. The payoff pitch. Chop back up the middle, Severino will field his position though, fire to first, in time to end the inning. But the Blue Jays take the lead right back as Teoscar Hernandez, the DH, does some hitting for that's for sure. And we go bottom 6, Yankees down 4-3. Jordan Romano now comes in for Toronto, making his 29th appearance of the year, an ERA near 4. Real Muto 1 for 2 with a double. Romano with that weird squatting motion, fastball slider pitcher. Swing and a miss on the inside slider, 0-1. Phelps and Malone now warming in the Toronto pen. Garcia will sit down. Justin Wilson will start to warm for the Yankees. Looks like he'll come in and pitch the 7th. Real Muto 1 for 2 again with that double. Was left at second, does not score a run. He was left there in the 4th inning. This one hammered to right, fairly deep but playable. Grichuk there makes the catch for the 1st out of the inning. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius, who's 1 for 2.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
1 for 2 with an infield single. And Didi gets a hold of one. This one's got a chance. It is caught on the warning track. Again, the ball carrying to left, not right tonight. And boy, did Didi give that a shot, but it just died off his bat for the second out of the inning. Right there, warning track power. Didi almost made it 4-4. That brings up Mark Canha now. And Mark Canha skies one to right. 3 fly balls to deep right field. Grichuk gets tested, but makes the catch each time. And the Yankees go 1-2-3. We go top 7. Yankees down by 1. As in comes Justin Wilson for his 14th appearance of the year. 6 holds, no record out of the pen. 2.84 ERA. 14 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 12 2/3 innings pitched. The Wilson's second go around. I saw Pedro. I saw. Yeah, Montreal. They're riding that momentum after that comeback win against Toronto. I don't think Montreal will go farther than the next round, but I think they are gonna beat Winnipeg now. As Jansen fouls it off to the right side quickly, 0-2 against the Toronto catcher. Takes one just a little high and outside, 1-2. Now fouls off a cutter, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, good slider from Wilson. Back foot slider, Jansen down swinging, 1 away. Now I'll bring up Bo Bichette, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Popped up, first pitch swinging, shallow right field, Judge near the line, makes the catch for the second out. As Pedro gets a dab. And that brings up Vlad Jr., who's 1 for 3 with a home run. Just cleared the fence in left. As he fouls off a cutter, 0-1. Now fouls another one off to the right side, 0-2. Now a backdoor slider is skied to center field. Medium depth, Hicks is there, moving towards his right, makes the catch in left center for the final out of the inning. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for Wilson. We go bottom 7, gap and stretch. Yankees down 4-3. As in comes David Phelps for his 20th appearance of the year, a 3.47 ERA out of the pen. Doing all right, Nick. How are you? How was work today, buddy? Yankees down 4-3. Gio Urshela, 0 for 2 today. Darren O'Day now warming for the Yankees in the pen. Looks like he'll pitch the 8th. Urshela 0 for 2. The first pitch from Phelps fouled back and out of play, 0-1. Good high fastball there. Phelps cutter, fastball, curveball pitcher. The 0-1 chased outside by Gio, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2. Swing and a miss on the curveball, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 away here in the 7th. 41-6, Pedro. 41-6.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson.
Nice, Nick. That's good. You got some hours in. Got some get some money. That brings up Robinson Chirinos, 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. Chases an outside cutter, 0-1. Yankees scored 3 in the 5th. Toronto 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th as Chirinos lays off that one, 1-1. Ball carrying to left tonight. As that misses way outside, 2-1 to Chirinos. Yeah, we're killing it, Pedro. As Chirinos late in that fastball there, 2-2, but this might end our winning streak. We won like 20 in a row or something. Toronto always has our number. The 2-2, fouled back out of play. Still 2-2. A lot of come from behind wins in that winning streak. Swing and a miss on a curveball there. Backdoor curveball. Chirinos can't catch up to it. 2 away. That brings up DJ LeMahieu, who's 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Came around on the Judge 2-run home run. The first pitch to DJ. Fouled backing out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to LeMahieu. This one, goodbye, baseball! The machine! DJ LeMahieu is 11th of the year, 427 feet. And just like that, the Yankees have tied it back up at 4. Severino's off the hook. And Phelps now gives up. Ray looking for his second win. Won't get it here. As now he is going to get a no decision as well. As DJ LeMahieu does it again. Adios, indeed. Indeed. Oh, my goodness. 427 feet, 102 miles an hour off the bat. No doubt about it. And that brings a perfect fly ball, and that brings up Aaron Judge, 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run. Takes a curveball outside, 1-0. The 1-0. This one smacked to fairly deep center field, but Springer there makes the catch to retire the side. But the Yankees tie it up. We're going to go top 8 with a whole new ball game, knotted at 4. Sorry, just checking the Avalanche and Vegas game. So, Wilson pitches a perfect 7th. In comes Darren O'Day for his 15th appearance of the year. 1-1 out of the pen. 7 holds. Also got a save or 2. Sometimes Pedro. Sometimes not usually on stream. Because usually they're pitchers duel. They're like 1-0, 2-1 games, and people don't usually enjoy those. So... Oh, yeah, Danny, DJ's a great player. He's not having a great year, but he's a great player. Yeah, Nick, I don't know. All I know is that the Yankees, they've said it, this is a historically bad offense for the New York Yankees. The last time the Yankee offense was this bad was 1971, 2 years before the George Steinbrenner bought the team. This is fouled back out of play by George Springer, 0-1. Springer 0 for 3 today. Chops one foul at the plate, 0-2. The 0-2 just a little outside as Springer lays off a nice slider there from O'Day. 1-2. Now fouls off another. Now fouls back a fastball, staying alive. Nick, we need to make some moves now. Yeah, as this is fouled off. Springer, he's seeing the ball well enough to stay alive, but can't seem to put it in play. Swing and a miss. O'Day finally wins the battle on an outside slider. 1 away. Strike 3, and that brings up to Oscar Hernandez. Had his 10th home run of the year, 20th RBI in his last at-bat. Still only hitting .216 overall as he fouls this one back out of play, 0-1. Now a sinker fouled off to the right side quickly, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on the nice slider there in the outside corner. O'Day is dealing, and that brings up Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's 0 for 3 tonight. He takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Yeah, sit down, Springer, exactly. As this one's fouled off to the right side, 0-2. Now checks his swing on a bad slider, 1-2. Tries it again, but Gurriel lays off, 2-2. Yeah, Nick, I heard all of those guys are on the table. I don't think that Baltimore is going to trade Mullins to us, though, as that drops in front of Hicks for a base hit. So a 2-out single for Gurriel keeps the inning alive. And that'll bring up now Rowdy Tellez. Roddy Tellez. 1 for 3 with a single. Fouls that back out of play, 0-1. Name's not Roddy, it's actually Rowdy, but I always think of Roddy Piper. The 1-1 to Tellez, fouled off at the plate, 1-2. Now just stays alive as he fouls back that high fastball. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, chases the low sinker, strike 3. So despite the single, Toronto gets nothing else. We go bottom 8, still tied at 4. And in comes Tommy Milone for his 21st appearance of the year, a 5.6 ERA in 20 innings pitched. He'll face Aaron Hicks. And Chad Green is warming. He will pitch the 9th no matter what. Sit down! Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Nick. You don't want to trade the farm just to make the playoffs. As that misses outside the Hicks, 1-0. Hicks 1 for 3 with a double. Fastball, changeup, slider, curveball pitcher is Milone. The 1-0. Outside again, the Hicks 2-0. The 2-0, fouled back out of play, 2-1. Hicks just missed a homer in his last at-bat. Warning track power. Yeah, Nick, exactly. I don't want to do something stupid either, as it's now 3-1. Voight on deck. Last thing you want from Milone is to put the go-ahead run on base with a leadoff walk. As Hicks skies one to right field, but looks like he got underneath it. Grichuk there makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Good fastball there. It was a strike, but it was top of the zone, and Hicks, well, he missed it. No doubt about it, as Luke Voight now 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch from Milone. Swing and a miss. Good slider there as Voight tried to get the good wood on it, but instead it completely missed. So 0-1 to the Yankee first baseman. As now this back up the middle to the right side. Biggio there because of the shift. Throws the first in time, 2 away. Voight tried to beat the shift, but just couldn't. And that brings up JT Realmuto, who's 1 for 3 with a double. 2 outs, bottom 8. Yankees tied at 4 with the Blue Jays. JT takes one outside, 1-0. Realmuto, now a 17-game hitting streak. Don't look at that graphic because he got that hit earlier. Had the walk-off winner the other night against Chicago, and skies one down to right center field. This one's got a chance, and it's gone! Realmuto does it again! The real deal! His 12th of the year! Goodbye, baseball! And just like that, the Yankees have taken their first lead of the night. It's 5-4 in the 8th. Realmuto goes Oppo Field, Oppo Bomb, Oppo Taco, either way you want to say it, into the Yankee pen. And the Yankees are up 5-4. Oh, doctor, what a shot by JT. 392 feet, 102 miles an hour off the bat, and now it's a save situation for Green. Milone now versus Gregorius, and Didi skies one to left center. This one carrying, still carrying, but playable as Gurriel makes the catch in front of the 399 sign. Adios! Exactly, Danny, as JT Realmuto, a rare start at DH, makes it 5-4 New York, and in comes Chad Green. 19th appearance of the year, 12 for 13 in save opportunities, a 3-0 record out of the pen, and a 1.5 ERA. Green trying to close it down now here for the Yankees. Looking for save number 13. Closed out 2 of the 3 games against the White Sox. Warming up here with a catcher he's not used to throwing to in Chirinos. As Randall Grichuk, 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored, will lead things off. Pops the first pitch foul and out of play, 0-1. Grichuk 3 for 14 in his career against Green and hammers one. Oh, and Chad Green's going to blow only his second save of the year as this one is gone. A wall scraper, but it counts all the same. Grichuk's 6th of the year. And just like that, it's 5-5. Only the 3rd run Green has given up all year long. And again, the ball is carrying to left tonight. That'll bring up Kevin Biggio. As, yeah, that splitter just hung right in the middle of the plate. No break to it at all. As that misses low to Biggio, 1-0. Now that misses high, 2-0. Well, if the Yankees are going to win this one, it's going to have to be in walk-off fashion again. As there's a strike, finally, the Biggio 3-1 with the curveball. The 3-1. Smacked foul, 3-2. So it's been home run derby here. Each team has 4 home runs tonight, leading to all 5 runs. It'll be a 3-2 pitch to Biggio in the dirt, ball 4. So it's a walk now, not a leadoff walk because the leadoff home run followed by a walk. Jansen now will be pinch hit for by Reese McGuire, who's hitting a $168. Fouls the first pitch back out of play, 0-1. Only the second blown save of the year for Green, the other one in Texas. Yankees did win that game, I think, in 12 innings. It'll be an 0-2, quickly to McGuire. Swing and a miss, tough to come off the bench. 3 pitches. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 away here in the 9th. Could not hit that curveball, and that'll bring up now Bo Bichette, 1 for 3 with a single today. Lines this one to right field. That is going to dunk in front of Judge for a base hit. So Green just doesn't seem to have his best stuff today, and that'll bring up Vlad Jr. Takes one high, 1-0. Yankees are a ground ball from getting out of this as that misses low, 2-0. Fouls off a curveball, does Vlad, 2-1. Now a fastball paints the upper inside corner, 2-2. The 2-2 to Vlad. This one grounded to the right side. Didi Fields fires the first fires the second on the first. What a double play started by Glorious Gregorius. The Yankees go 6-4-3 as Didi deep in the hole fires it to DJ, who then turns it on the first. It's a 6-4-3 rally killer, but the Blue Jays do get one. We go bottom 9, tied at 5. Reese McGuire stays in the game to catch. Leading things off here is Mark Canha, as Malone also stays in the game. Devi Garcia starts warming for the Yankees. He will pitch the 10th, should it go that far. The first pitch to Canha, who paints the outside corner, 0-1. Good pitch from Malone. Just kisses the outside black. The 0-1. Fouls it off to the right side, out in front of that slow fastball from Malone, 0-2. The 0-2. Fouls off another one, still 0-2. Malone's fastball isn't very fast. He's a soft thrower. As Canha stays alive on a low slower, still 0-2. Canha does have a home run as a Yankee, and it came at Yankee Stadium. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Canha can't believe it. 1 away here in the 9th, and that brings up Gio Urshela now. That just caught the inside black, and this ump has been very inconsistent. But Gio Urshela says, don't worry about it, buddy. Goodbye, baseball. It's a walk-off, bottom of the 9th. Solo home run for Gio Urshela. A geothermal nuclear blast to right center. It's an Oppo bomb for Gio. And the Yankees walking off once again. 6-5. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. What a shot by Gio. No doubt about it as Odoms gets a dab. Another bottom of the 9th walk-off for the Bombers. So despite blowing the save, Green gets the win, improves to 4-0. Malone gets the loss, drops to 0-1. Real Muto, your player of the game with a homer and a double. Lots of home runs. 5 home runs for the Yankees. Beat 4 home runs for the Blue Jays. And New York finds a way again to win and keep the winning streak alive. Oh, nice, Luke. That's awesome, buddy. The Rail Raiders do not have 4 valid lineups. What? Oh, because they made some minor league changes, trades. All right. Oh. Let's see. Center, DH. So third base. Third base. We're going to put in... Oh, he should play third. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right, don't know why that happened. So now Trent Thornton will take on Jameson Taillon, excuse me. And the winning streak continues. The Yankees continue to find ways to win. Even when the bullpen isn't at its best. Or the offense isn't all there. This is the 3 straight 1-run wins for the Yankees in the game. They've been good games. They won 4-3, 4-3, 2-1, and now 6-5. So the only one not available... Actually, everybody's available today out of the pen. We got a righty on the mound, so Frazier can go back in the lineup. Chirino's really doing well. Canna, not so much. We might trade Canna and might call up Dominguez soon if Canna doesn't start hitting. Actually, same thing with Clint Frazier. I can't. I'm complaining. Everybody else is hitting 340, but yeah, it's one of those things. I just can't seem to find that clutch left fielder. So, all right, LeMahieu, Judge, Didi, Voight, Hicks, JT back behind the plate, Adam Frazier back in. Actually, you know what? We're going to have Clint play in left tonight. We're going to have Adam DH, Gio at third. So the usual starting lineup against righty Trent Thornton. No, Dominguez is very good, Nick. I'm thinking about trading Canna for minor leaguers. Yeah, He just hasn't been hitting well. All right, I think that's what we're going to do. What do you guys think? Trade Canna for some minor league pitching, and then call up Dominguez and have him on the bench. And actually, I would have him start in left field tonight. Actually, that's what I would do. What do you guys think? What do you think, Canna or Frazier? I'm thinking Canna. I'm thinking trading Mark Canna more than Clint Frazier. He's older. He's got a lesser rating. We're going to trade Canna. And like I said, I need some double-A pitching, right? Like I need some, I want to see what we get here for some double-A pitching. Maybe from the Orioles. Oh, actually, that's not bad from Toronto. What's up, farmers? How's it going? A couple pitchers. Oh, what's the matter, farmers? Oh, what happened with your Twins, buddy? There's Gerson Moreno. It's not bad for Detroit either. I'm sorry, dude. Lucius Fox. He's a Batman character. Let's see. Oh, 200. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, man. That is rough. Oh, actually, this is a good one. With the Angels, I like this. Outfielder. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to, all right, we're going to send Canna to the Angels. We're going to get all those players back, those 3 prospects. We're then going to... Great, they accepted our offer. Sorry, just wasn't working out with the Yankees. Dominguez will get moved to the major leagues. Okay, first off, he will be added to the 40-man roster. And then he will get moved to the major leagues. Yeah, he's doing fine in the minors. No, no. So, Jason Dominguez now on major leagues. Oh, wait, who's on the major league roster? Oh, this kid we just traded for? No. No. Double A. Goodbye. Duh. Alright, and then let's see. We need to send somebody back up. Let's see. Maybe an outfielder. Oh, he's ice cold. He's as cold as ice. Yeah, I'm thinking we send up, yeah, we're going to send him up anyway. So he goes up to AAA. Bang. And then single A, and we're going to send him up to double A. Boom. Oh, never mind. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, actually, and... No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to move him down to Class A. And starting... Who's that starting pitchers? Roche. Oh. We want this guy in Double A. Sorry, folks, making all these moves. And then... neither of these guys are performing very well. So, you're going to get moved back down to Class A, Alec Powers. Alright, and so now we'll do some little moves here for... Yeah, Nelson will be a long reliever. Steve Roche. Now the number 5 guy here in Double A ball gives us an actual... Gives us 4 starters at least in Double A. All this should stay the same. Yeah, everything's good here. Everything's good here. Now we gotta just double check our lineups. I'm sure with the... Yeah, so things got moved around. With Dominguez being out now, that'll allow Charlie, good old Uncle Charlie. Oh, Velasquez is good, but we're gonna... Vizcaino's got to start. He's a 76 overall. Yeah, so Charlie will start in left. Oriole. There we go. All right, and then down in Double A. Do I... Oh, yeah, no, this... There we go. This kid will be in left. There we go. Look at it. It's all working out. All right. That's what I'm talking about. And yeah, now there he is, Jansen Dominguez. Also gives us another speedy guy off the bench. So there it is. Let's see, 33. We got 40 guys in the 40-man roster. Not bad. We got some more guys in single A. We fleshed out the minor leagues a little bit. That's a good trade for us. All right, so now here we go. Oh yeah, Tyon gets the start, and then Clint, Dominguez gets the start in left. And Dominguez will bat ninth. Makes sense. He's a speedster. So there we go. Just before June, he gets called up. The next, Juan Soto. That's what they say about Dominguez. Also, a 91 speed. He gives us another pinch runner besides Tyler Wade. Gives us a lot of flexibility. Should have probably made that move sooner. I liked the Canna trade at the time, sending Brett Gardner to Oakland straight up for him, but Canna just did not. He does not producing as a Yankee. So Jansen Dominguez is going to make his major league debut. Against Trent Thornton. Tyon gets the start. Real Muto back behind the plate. Tyon, his 10th start of the year, a 2.56 ERA, a whip under 1, an 11-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Very good control. Leading things off is Bo Bichette, hit 254 with 5 homers, 15 RBIs. Comes into the night with a 9-game hitting streak. First pitch from Tyon. There's a strike, and we are underway here in the Bronx. The 0-1 to Bichette. There's a strike at the belt. Quickly, 0-2. And now Tyon Bichette fouls off a good slider there. Still 0-2. Just got a piece of it to stay alive. Now fouls off a low curveball. It's a good sign if you're a Yankee fan. When Tyon's got the breaking pitches working like that, usually it's a good night, or it's going to be a good night. As this has popped up to left center, Hicks coming on will make the catch for the first out of the inning. Actually, you know what I should have done is I should have put Hicks in left and Dominguez in center. Anyway, Bichette just led things off. We saw they're playing short. Kevin Biggio batting second, and playing second. Springer third. Teoscar Hernandez DHing again fourth. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in fifth. Vlad Jr. sixth. Ready to lead seventh. Randall Grichuk eighth. And Reese McGuire behind the plate batting ninth. Kevin Biggio now hitting 281. 0 for 3 with a walk in yesterday's game. 0-1 there as he takes a strike. 6 homers, 13 RBIs. As now the second pitch from Tyon is on his way. And ooh, a perfect strike in the outside corner quickly. 0-2 to the Blue Jays second baseman. The 0-2 drifts outside. Biggio lays off 1-2. Another cool night in the Bronx. Only 54 degrees here at the end of May. As this one is hit to the left side because of the shifter. Shell is there. Long throw. Got him by a stride. 2 away. Brings up George Springer now, hitting 300 overall, 14 homers, 37 RBIs. Leads the Blue Jays in both those categories, if I'm correct. As he takes a strike in the inside part of the plate. Quickly, 0-1. How's everybody doing tonight? Chat's quiet as that misses inside. 0-2. As he did not check his swing, says the first base umpire. So it'll be an 0-2 now to Springer. Curveball up the middle and through for a base hit. Just went behind Tyon. So Springer with a 2-out single there as he went golfing for that curveball. Good pitch, but good piece of hitting there. You can see there, that was the very, very bottom of the zone. That brings us to Teoscar Hernandez, who had himself a homer in yesterday's game. And this one's got a chance as well, but it's going to slice just foul. 0-1. Tyon got away with one there. As now he misses inside with a fastball. 1-1. Now laying off the curveball is Hernandez. 2-1. Now swinging a miss on a slider. 2-2. The 2-2 from Tyon. Fouled off to the left side. Still 2-2. The right side, actually. My left, his right. As that misses outside, couldn't get him to expand the zone. So 3-2. Springer will be running with the pitch. Called strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. Hernandez can't believe it as Tyon kisses the black. His first K of the day. We go bottom 1. No score here in the Bronx. Trent Thornton making his 10th start of the year. A 5-1 record, a 2.68 ERA, a 1.28 whip, about a 1.5 to 1 strikeout to walk ratio. As DJ LeMahieu, 3.11 average, 11 homers, 28 RBIs. Had 2 hits in yesterday's game. The first pitch from Thornton is hammered up the middle and through for a base hit. LeMahieu sent it back from whence it came for a leadoff single. Almost took off Thornton's head on that one. Woo! And that brings up Aaron Judge hitting .299, 13 homers, 25 RBIs. Had a 2-run homer in yesterday's game. Fastball, slider, cutter, splitter pitcher. So Thornton is good at getting ground balls. Aaron Judge, and there you go. Line to Guerrero. Actually caught it on a fly. Can't double up LeMahieu, though. One away as Judge hit it hard, but right at Vlad as we now look at the lineup. LeMahieu led things off by Judge. Didi Gregorius back in the 3-hole today. Luke Voight at first. Aaron Hicks 5th. JT Realmuto 6th. Adam Frazier DHing, batting 7th. Gio Urshela 8th. And Jason Dominguez making his major league debut, playing left field and batting 9th. As Didi Gregorius now hitting .326. So Mark Canha went from coast to coast. He started in Oakland the season, then he came to New York. Then the Yankees sent him back to California, but Southern California, to L.A. as Didi hitting .326, 12 homers, 29 RBIs, had a base hit in yesterday's game. Ooh, the Vegas Golden Knights looking to survive. They're up 1-0 now. Well out in front of it was Didi, 0-2 there as he chases a low one. Well out in front. Was looking for the express and he got the local. The 0-2 inside to Didi, 1-2 as he lays off the slider. It'll be a 1-2 to Glorious Gregorius. Fouls it back and out of play. Staying alive. Still 1-2. LeMahieu, not likely to steal, has below average speed as this is grounded foul. 1-2 still. It'll be another 1-2 to Didi. Way inside. 2-2. Evens the count up as Didi lays off that inside slider. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. And Didi grounds this to second. It could be 2. He hit it perfect. Perfect double play ball, that is. Biggio to Bichette onto Tellez. It's a 4-6-3 double play. And that'll end the first. We go top 2. Still no score. Didi hit it perfect, but right at Biggio as Gurriel now leads off here hitting .264. Hammers 1 foul, 0-1. Had himself a base hit in yesterday's game as well. Now smacks this one to right, slicing away from Judge, but he will make the running grab for the first out of the inning. Plays harder than it looks, folks. So now look at the Yankee defense. You see Dominguez again making his first career start in left, followed by Hicks in center, Judge in right. Around the infield, Urshela at third, Gregorius at short, LeMahieu at second, Voight at first, and JT Realmuto, after DHing yesterday, back behind the plate. Vlad Jr., who had himself a home run in yesterday's game, hitting .262, takes a strike in the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Vlad, 3 homers, 11 RBIs, again, that .262 average. Power numbers haven't been there, but again, you'll take the .262 averages. This one is going to be, it's going to not be caught by Judge. It'll fall in for a base hit, a beautiful effort. Mistimed it. Tried to make the diving grab, but could not. And it just bloops in. Actually, like it hit Judge in the head. Hope he's okay. As now Rowdy Tellez up. He's hitting .278. Fouls one straight back out of play. 0-1. The 0-1. Fouls off a curveball. 0-2. The 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on a nice sinking slider there from Tyon. Second K of the day and 2 away here in the second. As that brings up Randall Grichuk, who got the average up to 175 after 176 with a pair of hits yesterday, including a solo home run. 6 homers, 19 RBIs now in the year. Jammed on this one, pops it up to left. Dominguez backtracking now after coming in, makes the catch. And, well, there's your first career putout, kid. Congratulations. A lot of firsts maybe tonight for Dominguez. At least that's what the Yankees are hoping for. We go bottom 2. Still no score. Oh, Colorado, just as I said, that tied that right back up. Luke Voight hitting .345. Had a base hit in yesterday's game. 20 homers, 36 RBIs. First pitch from Thornton. Goodbye, baseball! It's a second deck shot for Luke. His 21st of the year. An absolute rainmaker. It's still circling the clouds somewhere. If you're flying the JFK right now, you may see a baseball to the right side of your window. Oh my goodness, Luke Voight, 452 feet. And it's 1-0 Yankees. No doubt about it. Pulls it down the left field line. Oh, the only question was if it would stay fair, and it was definitely fair. As now that brings up Aaron Hicks hitting .339 after a 1-for-4 day yesterday with a double. Hicks swings through a fastball, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 from Thornton. Fouled off to the left side, 0-2. The 0-2 sails outside, 1-2. Maybe a 1-2 now, and Hicks! Oh, this will slice foul. Out in front of that slider, caught way too much of the plate. Thornton got away with that one. So it'll still be 1-2 to Hicks as he takes one inside now, and that evens the count up at 2. The wind is carrying to left again tonight. Not as hard as yesterday, as that sails outside, now count full. JT Realmuto on deck. The payoff pitch from Thornton. That smacked foul, we'll do it again. Just a hair late was Hicks on that fastball right down Broadway. 8th pitch of the at-bat now, coming from Thornton. Just got a piece of it, did Hicks. That was a low fastball. Would have been ball 4, but he spoils it. Another 3-2. And this one, another hanging slider. This one's got a chance. Grichuk back at the track. He leaps. It's gone. Goodbye, baseball. Hicks is 16th of the year. Oh, it's another wall scraper. But it counts all the same. And the Yankees go back-to-back and belly-to-belly to make it 2-0 here in the Bronx. Another slider, this one more inside, but Hicks is able to get around on it and is just able to power it over the right field fence. Only 339 feet, but it's enough to get out here at Yankee Stadium. And that'll bring up JT Realmuto now, hitting .339, 12 homers, 24 RBIs. Fouls off a cutter, 0-1. So Thornton had himself a nice first inning with that double play, but the second inning here getting roughed up a bit as JT chases a slider, 0-2. Voight and Hicks go back-to-back and belly-to-belly to lead off the second. As now Realmuto up the middle, that'll get through for a base hit. So Realmuto's hitting streak now up to 18 games, by the way. Gets that out of the way with the first at-bat, and that brings up Adam Frazier, who had the night off last night. He'll DH tonight. Swing and a miss on an inside cutter, 0-1. Mark Canha had a chance to really cement himself as a Yankee yesterday. Instead, they trade him today. The 0-1 swing and a miss by Frazier, 0-2. And actually, it's good for us because what happens now is that Dominguez is a switch hitter. I can put him in multiple situations. The 0-2, low. Frazier lays off, 1-2. I can put him in a lot of different situations. He's a speedster. He's got a 91 speed. I can put him into pinch run. So even if he doesn't hit the ball, I don't need him to hit the ball. As Frazier lines this one to right, Grichuk will come on and make the catch for the first out of the inning. Frazier hit it well, but right at Randall Grichuk. So 1 away. Here's we finally look at the Blue Jay defense. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in left, George Springer in center, Randall Grichuk in right. Vlad Guerrero Jr. at third, Bo Bichette at short, Kevin Biggio at second, Rowdy Tellez at first, and Reese McGuire behind the plate. That'll bring up Gio Urshela, who had the walk-off solo home run in the bottom of the ninth last night. As Gio smacks this to short, it could be two to flip the second for one. Biggio on the first. It's a double play. 6-4-3 go the Blue Jays to end the inning, but the Yankees get a pair of home runs. And at the end of two, it's 2-0 New York. And because of that double play, Dominguez's first big league at-bat will be held off until the third. Reese McGuire leading things off, hitting a .167, 4 homers, 7 RBIs. The first pitch from Tyon. There's a strike, 0-1. Ooh, called a ball, but it sure did look like a strike. Tyon not happy with the umpire on that one. 1-1. As now McGuire chases an outside curve. 1-2. See, that would have been strike 3. Now a slider line to Urshela, caught on the fly for the first out of the inning. Brings up Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1. Flew out to center in his first at-bat. Smacks this one now to left. Dominguez coming on. Settles under it. Makes the catch for the second out of the inning. He's only 18 years old, folks. But the Yankees have a lot of high hopes for Dominguez as Kevin Biggio 0 for 1. Grounded out in his first at-bat. Takes a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. This one lined right to DJ LeMahieu, who makes the catch in the shift. It's an easy 1-2-3 inning for Tyon. We go to the bottom of the third. Leading things off now, Jason Dominguez. His first career major league at-bat. Again, the Yankees have very high hopes for this kid. As the first pitch from Thornton is out. Ooh, they called a strike. 0-1. Welcome to the bigs, kid. Here's a slider on the black. The 0-1 pitch, hanging slider, swung and a missed. 0-2. The 0-2 from Thornton. This one definitely outside. 1-2 as he spits on that splitter. It'll be a 1-2. This one smacked to the right side. Tellez is there. Will field it himself. 1 away here in the third. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu now. 1 for 1 with a single. He was erased on a double play. So, well, kid at least made contact, but grounds out the first in his first big league at bat. As LeMahieu goes opposite field. Sorry, I keep saying wanting to say oppo bomb, but it's not an oppo bomb. It's a line drive to Grichuk, who makes the catch for the second out of the inning. That brings up Aaron Judge, who was robbed of a hit in his first at bat by Vlad Jr. First pitch to Judge. Swing and a miss on a slider. 0-1. Judge 3 for 8 in his career against Thornton. After that first at-bat, he sees the ball well from him. This one hammered foul. Backdoor slider, but Judge was ready for it. Almost too ready. Out in front, pulls it foul. It'll be an 0-2. The 0-2, ooh, called a ball. Could have been strike 3. Thornton's like, these guys don't need any help, ump. So it'll be a 1-2 now to Judge. Swings and misses, blew it by him anyway for strike 3. So Thornton gets his first 1-2-3 inning. We go top 4. Yankees up 2-0. George Springer 1 for 1 with a single. Was left on first in the first. Takes a strike on the inside corner. 0-1. The 0-1 pulled foul. 0-2 now. The 0-2 from Tyon. Swing and a miss. Springer chased an outside slider. Strike 3. 1 away in the fourth. Third K of the day for Tyon.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Hernandez.
So some of the Yankee minor leaguers you're seeing there doing pretty good. Teoscar Hernandez 0 for 1. Takes one. Ooh, umpire squeezing Tyon here. Says it's low. 1-0. Now this one hammered foul by Teoscar Hernandez. 1-1. Now fouls off a curve. 1-2. Now a hanging slider, but because of the shift, it's pulled to third. Gio was right there. Throws the first 2 away. Brings up Gurriel Jr. now. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. There's a strike, 0 and 1. Good pitch from Taillon there. Only 42 pitches here, 2 outs in the 4th. That misses low, 1 and 1. Now this one rolled over to the left side. That'll kick foul, 1 and 2. Good curveball there. Now a slider swung on and missed. Again, the Blue Jays go fishing. 4th K of the day. We're through 3.5, going bottom 4. Yankees up 2-0. As Didi Gregorius will lead things off. He grounded out into a double, a 6-4-3 or a 4-6-3 double play his first at bat. Hit it perfectly, but right at Biggio. Now first pitch swinging, skied to center. Springer there makes the catch. 1 away here in the 4th. That'll bring up Luke Voight, who hit his 21st home run of the year, RBI number 37. Led off the 2nd inning with that. Smacks a fastball foul, 0 and 1. Just a little late on it. Now 3 for 7 in his career against Thornton with that home run as he chases a slider, or out in front of it, I should say. It was a good pitch. Good pitch to hit, but out in front, 0 and 2. Kind of served as a changeup for Thornton there after the high heat. Now Voight chases an outside slider. He goes fishing. 2 away. Thornton's 2nd K of the day. That brings up Aaron Hicks, who had a solo home run as well. The Yankees went back-to-back and belly-to-belly in the 2nd. His average up to 343 now. Thornton at 40 pitches as well. Very economical today as Hicks skies one to left and deep. Going back, it is off the top of the wall. Hicks just missed an oppo bomb because the wind is carrying the left. But he takes that ball and goes with it. It's his 15th double of the year. And that'll bring up JT Realmuto now, who's 1 for 1 with a single. A single here would give the Yankees another run as he takes an outside fastball, 1-0. The 1-0 to JT. Smacked foul, a little late in that fastball, 1-1. JT, one of the Yankees' better hitters with runners in scoring position. As he chases an outside fastball there, 1-2. Nothing but heat right now from Thornton. Also has the slider, the cutter, and the splitter. The 1-2. This one back up the middle. That cutter's a base hit. Springer's going to come up firing. Hicks is being waved home. The throw is up the line. It's an RBI single for JT Realmuto. His 25th RBI of the year. And the Yankees are now up 3-0. JT, just like his first hit, a single back up the box. Hicks scores from 2nd. And now that brings up Adam Frazier, who lined out to right in his first at-bat. So he's 0 for 1. Realmuto, good speed off of first. Frazier fouls one back and out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to Adam Frazier. Smack to the left side. It should do it. Bichette goes the short way to Biggio, and that'll retire the side. But a double by Hicks, followed by a single by Realmuto, gives the Yankees another insurance run. At the end of 4 full, it's 3-0 Bombers. As that'll bring up Vlad Jr. now, 1 for 1 with a single, 2 for 6 in the series so far. Pops it up. First pitch swinging, jammed with a fastball. Realmuto makes the catch for the first out of the inning, and that brings up Rowdy Tellez, who's 0 for 1. A strikeout victim back in the 2nd. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Now a fastball got too much of the plate. Goodbye, baseball. Tellez is a Yankee killer, and he does it again. His 8th of the year. A low line drive to right, 363 feet. And just like that, Toronto's on the board. It's 3-1 Yankees. Taillon knew it as soon as he let go of it. That fastball was not going for the outside corner like he wanted. It grooved back towards the middle, and Tellez did not miss it. Yeah, middle up. And he doesn't miss there, as that brings up Randall Grichuk now. He takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Taillon's 50th pitch of the day. Ooh, called a ball. Taillon kind of can't believe it again, as he is not getting those knee-high strikes from this umpire. As now Grichuk fouls off a fastball, quickly 1-2. The 1-2 now from Tyon. Just a little outside. Grichuk would not expand the zone for him. 2-2. Did that time, though. Chases a curveball in the dirt. Strike 3. 2 away. 5th K for Tyon. And that brings up Reese McGuire, who lined out in his first at-bat to right. Or no, the second, I believe. That one's just a little high, says the umpire. 1-0. Now this one, hitting the ground towards Didi on a hop. Throws the first in time, and that'll do it for Toronto. But the Blue Jays are on the board. The end of 4.5. It's 3-1, New York. Gio Urshela leads things off. He's 0 for 1. And his only hit this series was that game-winning home run in Game 1 in the bottom of the 9th. As Gio gets a hold of one, it's got a chance. It is gone! Gio Urshela gets that run right back for Tyon, his 12th of the year, his 2nd of the series, 393 feet. Goodbye, baseball. The Yankees are up 4-1 as Gio Urshela hits a bomb to left center. Gio now 2 for 6 in the series, both solo home runs. And that brings Jason Dominguez back on the plate. That was a fastball right over the middle of the plate. Dominguez 0 for 1 in his first at-bat. Chases a high fastball, 0-1. Grounded out to first in his first big league at-bat. The 0-1 to Dominguez. Smack back up the middle and get that baseball for the kid as he just got his first big league hit. A single back up the box to straightaway center. There it is, your first major league hit for Jason Dominguez. The crowd is on its feet. Give the kid a hand. The Yankees have a lot of high hopes for this kid. They'll keep the ball in the dugout for him on a solid single to center. And the inning continues here in the bottom of the 5th. There goes Dominguez. Now he's going to try and steal his first big league bag. He is out. What a tag there by Biggio. Oh, goodness. I mean, give McGuire credit. McGuire threw an absolute perfect strike to Biggio. If this isn't a perfect throw, Dominguez is in there. That is as bang-bang as it gets, folks. Good pitch to run on and everything. A high slider. As now DJ LeMahieu says, oh, don't worry about it, kid. Would have loved to get your first run, too. But instead, I'll just trot around the bases by myself. Goodbye, baseball. The machine, DJ LeMahieu, his 2nd of the series. Another solo home run for the Yankees. And they're up 5-1. Goodbye, baseball. Aaron Judge now 0 for 2. Chases a slider, or out in front of it, I should say, 0-1. The 0-1 to Judge, swing and a miss on a cutter there, 0-2. The 0-2 outside, 1-2. The 1-2 from Thornton, fouled off and out of play by Judge, still 1-2. Nothing but breaking stuff to Judge thus far. As he inside outs this one to second. Biggio there, fires the first, in time, 2 away. And then I bring up Didi Gregorius, who's 0 for 2. He lined out to, he grounded out into a double play in his first at-bat, and then lined out in his last at-bat. He fouls his fastball back and out of play, 0-1. Lined out to center, I believe. He chases one, 0-2. 60th pitch of the night from Thornton. This might be it for him, honestly. 5 runs in 5 innings. As that's fouled off, staying alive is Didi. Still 0-2. And then you get to that susceptible Blue Jays bullpen that blew the game yesterday. Then again, the Yankee bullpen wasn't much better yesterday. Chad Green gave up, well, really, actually, it was pretty fine. It was just Chad Green gave up a 1 run. As Didi now hammers one to right field because of the shift, though. Oh, no, actually, Grichuk lets it fall. I thought he was going to be able to make the catch on that one, but it falls right in front of him on a short hop, so it's a 2-out single. The inning continues, and that's going to do it. Steven Matz now coming in for his 11th appearance of the year. He'll come in for a long relief of Thornton, and he will face Luke Voight, who's 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Matz, sinker, changeup, curveball, slider. Voight fouls off the sinker, 0-1. It's a power sinker, 95 on the gun. Didi off of first. Voight chases a low changeup out in front of it as well, 0-2. Just a little out in front. The 0-2. Little chopper to the left side. Tough play for Bichette. Fortunately, Voight is not fleet of foot, so he goes to first, and that retires the side. But the Yankees score 2 more, and at the end of 5 full here in the Bronx, it's 5-1 New York. As now Bo Bichette, who's flown out twice, will lead things off here in the top of the 6th. There's a strike on the outside, 0-1. Now a fastball low, 1-1. The 1-1 to Bo. Swing and a miss on a curveball, 1-2. Good pitch there from Tyon. Again, when his breaking pitches are working, it's tough to hit him. Swing and a miss on a slider, strike 3. 6 Ks now for Tyon. 1 away here in the 6th. That brings up Kevin Biggio, who's 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. As Tyon now, his 60th pitch of the night, is on its way. There's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Biggio. Chop to first. Voight is there. Steps on the bag himself. 2 away. He's ready for it because of the shift. Easy play. And that brings up George Springer, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Had a single back in the first. Was left at first. Hammers a fastball foul. 0-1. Good pitch to hit, but he was late on it as Tyon dialed it up to 96. Now this one. Not late on this one. Goodbye, baseball. So Springer gets one back for the Blue Jays, his 15th of the year, his 38th RBI, 404 feet. And just like that, it's 5-2 New York as Toronto gets another 112 miles an hour off the bat. Low and over the plate that one was, and Springer golfed the laser beam to left. And Hernandez now out in front of a fastball pulls it foul. As now third time through the order. This is fouled off to the right side, 0-2. Might be giving Tyon a little trouble there, or at least this middle of the lineup. Oh, good front door slider. Hernandez froze him by it. Hits the outside corner, strike 3. Caught him looking. 7th K today for Tyon. But George Springer gets one back for Toronto, and at the end of 5.5, it's 5-2 New York. As leading things off here in the bottom of the 6th now is Aaron Hicks, who's 2 for 2 with an RBI, or a solo home run and a double. Also came around to score on the Real Muto single. First pitch from Matt, swing and a miss on a sinker, 0-1. First time Hicks hitting from the left or the right side of the plate tonight. Hicks 1 for 8 in his career against Mats with a couple strikeouts. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Power sinker, well off the plate. Blue Jays would love if Mats could eat up some innings here. As Hicks skies one to right center field, and this one is deep. This one is going to be one hop against the wall. Actually, Springer just cuts it off before it hits the wall, but it doesn't matter as Hicks is in there with a leadoff double. His 2nd of the night, his 3rd of the series, his 16th of the year, and that brings up JT Real Muto now. JT 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Takes a good strike there by Mats on the inside part of the plate. 0-1. Changeup gets the inside part. It'll be an 0-1 to JT. Swing and a miss late on that power sinker there. There you go. You slow him down with the changeup. And then speed it up with the sinker. 0-2 now. Way inside with the curveball. 1-2. I'd love to get Hicks at least over to third. Get the runner over with nobody out. It'll be a 1-2. And that's up the middle. That is got there by Biggio as he was shading him up the middle to hold on the runner. Because of that, actually, that doesn't get through. But Hicks does move to third. As that brings up Adam Frazier, who's 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. So again, if Hicks wasn't on second, that probably actually gets through. Because Biggio was the one holding him on, he was right in position for it. An 0-1 now as Frazier swings and misses on the sinker. Would love to get that run in. Easy RBI opportunity for Frazier, and this should do it. As grounds it to Guerrero. He will go to first, take the shore out. Barely gets the CD Frazier as Hicks scores, so it's an RBI ground out, and it's 6-2 New York as they get that run right back. That'll bring up Gio Urshela now, 1 for 2 with a solo home run. 2 solo home runs this series. One walked it off in Game 1. The first pitch from Matt to Gio. Fouls off a low sinker there, 0-1. Just a little out in front. By the way, it's end of 2 full periods of play in Vegas. Tied at 1 between Colorado and the Golden Knights for you NHL fans out there. The 0-2 to Gio. Late on a sinker again. It's a good pitch to hit. Lower middle of the zone. As now Gio gets a hold of this changeup and skies it to right. This is going to split the outfielders. It's going to get by Grichuk. Springer will field it against the wall. Gio will hold at second with a 2-out double. And that will bring up Jason Dominguez. Gio's 15th double of the year. And now Dominguez, 1 for 2 with a single, got his first big league hit, has a chance for his first big league RBI, takes a curveball outside, 1-0. It'll be a 1-0 to Dominguez. Smack to the right side, Biggio is there. He will field, fire to first, just gets the speedy Dominguez to retire the side. But the Yankees get another run. A double by Hicks and a couple ground outs gets them all the way around the bases. At the end of 6 full, it's 6-2 Yankees. Top 7, Taillon's still out there, only at 66 pitches. There's a strike to Gurriel Jr., 0-1. Upper part of the plate. Upper in. Now this fastball is lined to left center field. It's deep. It is over Dominguez's head and one hop against the wall. Gurriel hustling is into second with a leadoff double. That's where Taillon's been getting hurt tonight as Gurriel gets his 13th double of the year. Fastballs that drift back over the middle of the plate. As that brings up Vlad Jr. He takes a strike, 0-1. And now this one popped up to center, fairly deep. Hicks now has to back up, makes the catch. Tagging is Gurriel, but he will stay put as Hicks comes up firing. 1 away here in the 7th. That brings up Rowdy Tellez now. He's 1 for 2 with a home run. Takes one high, 1-0. Does not hit the ball well with runners in scoring position. Chance to alleviate that here, though, as he takes another one low, 2-0. Now another fastball out in front of it, though. Pulls it foul. 2-1. Now a slider catches the inside corner. Tellez can't believe it, but it's 2-2. Now a curveball drifts outside. 3-2. Grichuk on deck. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase the curveball out of the zone. Strike 3. 8th K for Taillon. 2 away in the 7th. And that brings up Grichuk now, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. There's a strike at the belt, 0-1. Now a curveball back up the middle. It's a base hit. Hicks is going to come up firing. They're going to wave Gurriel home. The throw is up the line. It's an RBI single. 20th RBI of the year for Grichuk. It's 6-3 now. Bit of a hanging curveball. Yup, caught the middle lower part of the zone, and Grichuk was ready for it. As now that brings up Reese McGuire as he takes a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 popped up. Got underneath a fastball. Voight there on the infield grass makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But Randall Grichuk delivers an RBI single. The Blue Jays hanging around in this one, but they're still down by 3 as we get up and stretch. Yankees up 6-3, going bottom 7. Censored, thank you so much, dude. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for hanging out. So we go bottom 7 now. Yankees up by 3. That'll do it for Taillon. What do you got? You guys don't like righties.
The second baseman, DJ.
Darren O'Day warming up in the Yankee pen. DJ LeMahieu 2 for 3 with a single and a solo home run. And skies this one to right field and fairly deep. A hanging curveball that LeMahieu, almost got all of as Grichuk reaches up and makes the catch in front of the right field fence. Oh, goodness gracious. DJ almost had an oppo bomb. But Grichuk raced back to the wall, found it, and then made a good catch. So that brings up Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 3. He skies one to right. Grichuk has this one lined up, makes another catch for the second out of the inning. Mayhew just missed his second home run of the night. Didi Gregorius now up. He's 1 for 3 with a single. 2 outs, no one on. Yankees up by 3. Didi late on that power sinker again from Matz. Actually 7 for 18 in his career against Matz. Whoa, tied up inside with that sinker. Because I wasn't paying attention, I was drinking my water. It's the tough part about playing and commentating. It'll be an 0-2 to Didi. Oh, little broken bat dribbler to the left side. Matt's the only guy there. Fields fires the first. Great stretch by Tellez to get Didi Gregorius. Almost an infield single. Sorry as I crushed my water bottle. Almost an infield single for Didi. If he pushed it, if he got by Matz, it would have been an infield hit. Instead, we go top 8. Yankees doubling up the Blue Jays 6-3. Darren O'Day pitched a perfect 8th inning in Game 1. 7th hold of the year, a 1.59 ERA. 1-1 out of the pen. The one loss was in extra innings. It was actually an unearned run that he gave up. As he will face the top of the lineup. Bo Bichette, 0 for 3 today, trying to keep his hitting streak alive. Takes the strike, 0-1. Now takes one low, 1-1. Another fastball right down Broadway, but Bichette can't hit it as it's that slow sidearm fastball. Now goes fishing on an outside slider, strike 3, 1 away here in the 8th. Now bring up Kevin Biggio, who's 0 for 3 today and 0 for 6 in the series with a walk. Takes a strike on the outside black, 0-1. Now fouls off an outside sinker, 0-2. Now slider, just got a piece of it, did Biggio, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, back foot slider, spun him around like a top, strike 3. O'Day is dealing as that brings up George Springer, who's 2 for 3 with a solo home run and a single. Takes one high, 1-0. The 1-0, there's a strike at the knees, 1-1. Good pitch there from O'Day. Now an inside fastball, Springer misses it, 1-2. Was not expecting that. The 1-2, slider ripped foul, still 1-2 as it hits off the top of the fencing there. Netting, I should say, safety netting. Now trying to get him to chase, lays off of that one, 2-2. Again, Springer lays off the slider, count goes full, Hernandez on deck. Sinkers fouled off at the plate as Springer making O'Day work. Now fastball misses outside, a rare walk from O'Day. Springer takes his base, and that brings up Hernandez. He fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Hernandez a bit more of a free swinger. Takes one low and inside, 1-1. Now chases a slider, 1-2. Good pitching there from O'Day, getting to expand the strike zone. He does it twice in a row. Hernandez goes fishing on 2 straight sliders. O'Day ends up striking out the side with the walk sandwich in between. We go bottom 8. Yankees still up 6-3. Yankees will now get Chad Green warming in the pen.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, Blue.
We'll also get Jonathan Loaizaga. It's a stays a save situation. Green will come in, try to bounce back after blowing yesterday's save. Although the Yankees won it in the bottom of the 9th anyway. Voight 1 for 3, got the scoring started with a solo home run in the 2nd. First pitch from Matz, who's pitched almost masterfully in relief, only giving up 1 run in what is now his 4th inning of work. Yeah. Fouled off there by Voight, 0-1. Voight now fouls a curveball off the other way. 0-2. The 0-2 to Luke. Inside out in the right field line. Foul. Still 0-2. Also want to put it out there, not sure who's in chat as that's fouled off to the right side. Do you guys want to see a third game tonight? Do you want to see the third game of this series? Do you guys want to see, as Voight fouls off another pitch to the right side? Still no. Do you guys want to see me finish the series tonight or save it for Monday? Let me know in chat. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. McGuire throws the first to complete the play, 1 away. I know some of you are lurking. I know some of you have been bouncing in and out. That's Aaron Hicks working on a 3-for-3 night, 2 doubles and a home run. The first pitch from Matz, skied to right field and fairly deep but playable. And finally, Toronto retires Aaron Hicks as Grichuk puts it away. That brings up JT Realmuto, who's 2-for-3 with 2 singles and an RBI. First pitch from Matz. Ooh, curveball just misses outside, 1-0. Realmuto's hitting streak now up to 18 games. Ignore that graphic. The 1-0. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone! A second deck shot for JT Realmuto. His 13th of the year. His 4th in as many games. The real deal. Goodbye, baseball. And it's 7-3 Yankees. Hoop State says, do what I want. All right, that's fair. JT Realmuto got a hold of one and has now homered in 4 straight games for the Yankees. 417 feet. Again, the only question was, would it stay fair? And, well, that's going to do it for Chad Green. Jonathan Loizaga now will come in for the 9th. Or actually, you know what? We're going to keep O'Day in and see if he can't get a 2-inning save. Might as well. Adam Frazier 0-for-3 with an RBI ground out. Takes one inside, 1-0. 20th RBI of the night, hitting .287 on the year with 6 homers. The 1-0 is now at 2-0 as the sinker misses outside. It'll be a 2-0 from Matz. Fouled off by Frazier to the left side, 2-1. Lefty versus lefty. Frazier actually hits lefties okay. Not as much power as them from righties, but as he smacks this to Bo Bichette, who fields, fires the first. Dug out nicely by Tellez. But JT Realmuto, another solo home run for the Yankees. At the end of 8 full, it's 7-3 New York. So O'Day will stay in. A chance for a rare 2-inning save for him. As Gurriel Jr., oh, Hicks got a late jump. This one's going to get by him. I pressed the button, but it would not do anything. So going for second and in there is Gurriel. What's up, Darkstroke? How's it going? Gurriel's 14th double of the year, his 2nd of the night, and that brings up Vladdy Jr., who fouls this back and out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to Vlad Jr. Popped him up on the infield. Didi Gregorius is there, settles under it, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Now that brings up Rowdy Tellez. He homered earlier. Smacks this fastball foul well out in front, 0-1. There's a strike on the corner, 0-2. Tellez, not usually very good with runners in scoring position, takes a slider there from O'Day. Now misses one low, 2-2. Tellez fouls it off, still 2-2. Yeah, I know, Darkstroke, I know. They said that the Yankee offense is the worst Yankee offense in 50 years. That's the God honest truth. 50 years was the 1971. As this one is smacked to left field, it's a base hit. Dominguez is going to come up firing. They will hold Gurriel at third as Dominguez has a good arm. As Chad Green's going to start warming now. And that brings up Randall Grichuk, who's 1 for 3. Fouls this back out of play. 0-1. There's a strike on the inside corner. 0-2. Again, it's rare that O'Day goes more than an inning. This is fouled off at the plate. Still 0-2. But no reason to, as he lays off of that one, 1-2, to use more of the bullpen if you don't need to. 2-2. Swing and a miss, got on the third straight slider. Third time's a charm. 2 away here in the 9th. And O'Day is on the verge of a rare 2-inning save as Reese McGuire 0 for 3 with a pop-out. Obviously, O'Day will not be available for tomorrow's game. Takes his strike in the outside black. 0-1. Chases a sinker low. 0-2. No, I know, Dark Stroke. Yeah, he made that one mistake to Devers. That was it. As this one is hit towards short, caught by Didi on the fly, and the Yankees have taken both the first 2 games of this series. This one in dominating fashion, 7-3. What's up, JJ? How's it going? All right, do you guys want to see me play a third game? I know a few of you just came in late. Do you want to see me finish this series, or you want me to call it a night? Let me know in chat. As O'Day gets his 3rd save of the year, Tyon improves to 7-0, and Thornton drops to 5-2. Aaron Hicks, 3 for 4, a homer and 2 doubles. Tyon, 7 good innings pitched.
7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.
And it's okay that you guys, some of you are here late. You all got lives. I'm not expecting you here to be every night. I appreciate it when you are. One more game? You guys want one more game? Yeah, JJ, it's... Neither team is very good, honestly. Neither one of us. So, it is what it is. Take care, Hoop State. Have a good one, buddy. Yeah, 1-1 in Vegas. 3rd period about to start. Obviously, Vegas needs this if they want to have any chance in this series. So, Tanner Rourke versus Jordan Montgomery. Yeah, there's been a lot of great goaltending in the playoffs. Tonight, too, in Montreal, Carey Price shuts out Winnipeg in a 1-0 win. Good goaltending can win a lot of games, and right now, Price is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm rooting for Colorado as well, JJ, actually. So everybody will be available in the Yankee bullpen except for, of course, Darren O'Day, who definitely needs a day off. But he's pitched very good this series. So Montgomery will get the start. Let's see. So Jason Dominguez makes his big league debut, goes 1 for 3 with a single. I don't know if the Jets were frauds, JJ. I'll say this. The Jets looked good against Edmonton because people don't realize if you just shut down Edmonton's top line, they don't have the depth of a lot of other teams. You shut down McDavid and Draisaitl, and nobody else stepped up. I mean, mind you, there were still 3 overtime games in that sweep. It could also be that Winnipeg has that rust that happens sometimes after a sweep. There you go. Well, there you go, JJ. There you go. Oh, and that's a big deal because it's only a 1-0 game. It's a big deal. You got Lindor at 3rd. That's the tying run. Yeah, the Habs have a lot of depth. And plus, Carey Price is a superstar. 7-3, Odoms. We won 7-3. We're going to play a 3rd game now here by high demand. There you go, JJ. I think there's no outs, Darkstroke, in the top of the 7th. So that's a big deal. They got 3 chances to get that runner in from 3rd. Correct me if I'm wrong there, JJ. Let's see. Frazier will DH today. Clint will play left. Dominguez will have a day off. Now that we called him up. Well, for those of you that don't miss it, we traded Mark Canha for prospects. He wasn't doing it, so we called up Dominguez. So let's see. DJ, Judge. I think it might be Yeah, JJ, that's the same with my Yankees. We had runners at second and third, nobody out against Tampa Bay the other day, and pop up on the infield, and then 2 straight strikeouts. Trust me, this is true. This is the historically bad Yankee offense. The last time the Yankees were this bad offensively was 50 years ago. And no offense, but your Mets are probably just as bad right now. It's just we're good pitching on both sides, and none of us can hit. Nobody can hit. Let's see. No, Darkstroke Ford's been playing great, man. He's hitting 282, 4 homers, 10 RBIs. Yeah, JJ, that's a tough break, man. That is a very tough break, no doubt about it. Let's see. You know what? Judge has been really struggling this series. I'm actually gonna put Dominguez in right now. And we're gonna have him bat 9th again. Give Judge the day off. Dominguez will bat 9th. We're gonna put Hicks. And then we'll have the law firm of Frazier, and everybody else will move up. All right, here we go. Oh man, JJ. Yeah, that's something, man. That's something. That 1-0 game in the 7th like that. Jordan Montgomery now making the start. His 10th start of the year. A 6-1 record, 2.7 ERA, about a 5-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. A WHIP just over 1. Leading things off is Bo Bichette hitting 249 on the year. Yankees looking for the sweep. Fouled back out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to Bo. High, 1-1. Now Bichette lines one on the left field line. It's a base hit. Frazier will cut it off. Bichette digging for 2. Here's the throw from Frazier. Oh, just a little late. Bichette slides in there and around the tag. His 8th double of the year as he ripped that cutter down the left field line. And now that'll bring up Marcus Semien hitting 287, getting the start today against the lefty. Hammers this foul, 0-1. So a leadoff double for Bichette after having his hitting streak broken yesterday at 9 games. It's now 1-1 to Semien. Now takes a strike on the inside corner. Good cutter there. 1-2. Now curveball fouled off the plate. Still 1-2. Now a fastball fouled back and out of play. Semien making Montgomery work. Another 1-2 pitch. Again, fouled off the plate. Still 1-2. Another foul ball. Yeah, dark stroke, but, you know, he's still pretty dang good. So, as that's in the dirt, 2-2. Another foul ball. Semien, this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Bell tie, changeup, froze him. 1 away here in the first. And that brings up George Springer, 8 for his last 23, 15 homers, 38 RBIs. Had a couple hits in yesterday's ball game. Takes a strike in the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Springer 1 for 10 in his career against Montgomery. Curveball, chopped the third. Urshela there, fires the first in time, 2 away. Got him to roll over on that one as we now look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. We saw Bichette, Semien, and Springer. Coming up next is DH Teoscar Hernandez, followed by Gurriel Jr. in left, Vlad Guerrero Jr. at third, Rowdy Tellez batting 7th, playing first, Kevin Biggio 8th, and Alejandro Kirk. Biggio playing in right field tonight. Kirk catching behind the plate. Blue Jays carry 3 catchers. Very unusual for most teams, as that's fouled off by Hernandez, 0-1. Hit the ball, you get half a dozen donuts. I would hit the ball for half a dozen donuts. Curveball just a little low, says the umpire. 1-1. Now Cutter fouled back out of play. 1-2. The 1-2 just got a piece of that low changeup. Still 1-2. Another foul ball. Well, even the Blue Jays don't get anything in here. They're making Montgomery work as this is fouled off. Another outside curveball. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase one. Strike 3. So despite the leadoff double, the Blue Jays do not score. Montgomery throws 23 pitches in the first, though. We go bottom 1, no score. Boston cream, JJ. Boston cream, yeah. I'm a big Boston cream guy. Actually, I got that today. I got a Boston cream donut because it was free donut day at Dunkin'. I finished my coffee. But, Tanner Rourke making his 10th start of the year, a 3.69 ERA, a 4-3 record. DJ LeMahieu leading things off, 12 homers, 29 RBIs, an 8-game hitting streak, average up to 315.
The second baseman, DJ.
No, Steve, I do not. As DJ LeMahieu skies one to deep right, but Biggio is there. He'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. Oh, man. Yeah, I know, Darkstroke. They're going to probably send King down again. As LeMahieu, we just saw, followed by Aaron Hicks tonight, batting second, Didi Gregorius third, Luke Voight fourth, JT Realmuto fifth, Gio Urshela sixth, Adam Frazier seventh, Clint Frazier eighth, and Jason Dominguez playing in right field tonight and batting ninth. Aaron Hicks now hitting 349, hitting the 2-hole tonight, takes a strike, 0-1. Honestly, Darkstruck, I heard they're going to try and trade Tyon. I heard they're going to try and trade the Yankees are going to try and trade Tyon, especially after he spoke out the other day. The 0-1 to Hicks, grounded to the right side. Tellez there, takes himself 2 away. That'll bring up Didi Gregorius. 12 homers, 29 RBIs, a 324 average. I know, JJ, I know. As Didi fouls this off to the left side, 0-1. Didi 2 for 9 in his career against Rourke with a strikeout. The 0-1 fouled off again, 0-2. Just missed it. Yeah, that's tough. As this one's fouled up to the left side, 0-2. Wind blowing in from straightaway center tonight, so we might not get as many home runs. Darkstroke, Tyon basically just said it'd be really nice to pitch with a lead for once. When somebody said how tough it's been for him, is this is skied to center. Springer there makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Rourke. We go top 2, no score. Steve, don't spoil it for everybody if you're Gurriel Jr. leading things off. Hitting 270. That misses low, 1-0. Gurriel 3 for 6 in his career against Montgomery. So he sees the ball well. This is, it's knocked down by Urshela. He'll recover, but not in time. It'll go as an infield single. Gio can't make the catch on the hard line drive, so it's a leadoff single for Gurriel. Well, it seems that you're ahead of JJ, so I'm just saying... As Vlad Jr. fouls this off, 0-1. And as much joy as Yankee fans are probably taking in Mets fans right now, you have to understand we have nothing to talk about because our offense is just as bad. But misery loves company, I suppose. As swing and a miss, Guerrero Jr. down, chasing a cutter, 1 away. That's true, Steve, because their division's bad, unlike ours, which has has 4 teams over 500. Rowdy Tellez now up at the plate, takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. The 0-1 to Rowdy in the dirt, blocked by Realmuto. There's a beautiful curveball for a strike, 1-2. This one a little low, 2-2. Why's your arm sore, Odoms? I'm afraid to ask. Swing and a miss, blew a fastball by him, strike 3. Montgomery, his 4th K of the day. A lot of pitches through an inning and 2/3, but he's got that strikeout pitch working. Biggio now up, hitting .272, 6 homers, 13 RBIs. Takes one a little high, 1-0. Biggio, 3 for 9 in his career against Montgomery with a couple of doubles. Blue Jays would love another one here as he takes a curveball at the knees, 1-1. As he hammers a cutter foul, well out in front of it, 0-2. The 1-2 from Montgomery in the dirt, blocked by Real Muto again. It'll be a 2-2, fouled back out of play, still 2-2. Backdoor curveball caught him, looking, strike 3. Montgomery ends up striking out the side. We go bottom 2, still no score. But Montgomery already up to 40 pitches. Colorado took the 2-1 lead, by the way, against Vegas. Luke Voight now hitting .343, homered in yesterday's game.
The first baseman.
Chases a high fastball there from Rourke, 0-1. 0 for 6 in his career against Rourke. Fastball, slider, curveball, changeup pitcher. The 0-1 to Voight. Swing and a miss, another fastball, 0-2. Just a bit late, even though Rourke's only throwing 91. As Voight now back up the middle because of the shift. Semien there, throws the first in time, 1 away. We now look at the Blue Jays defense. Gurriel in left, Springer in center, Biggio in right tonight. Guerrero Jr. at third. Bichette at short, Semien at second, Tellez at first, and Alejandro Kirk behind the plate. That brings up JT Realmuto hitting .349 now after knocking the cover off the ball and on an 18-game hitting streak. 13 homers, 26 RBIs. Another 2 RBI game yesterday. Fouls off a fastball there as Rourke took something off of it, 0-2. This has been home run derby this whole series. 10 home runs for the Yankees to 6 for Toronto. As this is smacked to the right side, Semien gets tested again, throws the first 2 away. Yeah, Realmuto's my hottest hitter, Darkstroke, because that brings up my next hottest hitter, Gio Urshela, hitting .344 with 12 homers and 29 RBIs. The first pitch to Gio, chases a slider, 0-1. Good pitch from Rourke as Gio was out in front of it. The 0-1. Ooh, a hanger that Gio just missed. Rourke got away with it. 0-2. Again, just out in front. The 0-2. Oh, this time he didn't get away with it. This'll dunk in for the first Yankee hit as Gio goes opposite field and places it in front of Biggio in right for a 2-out single. And now that'll bring up Adam Frazier hitting .286 with 6 homers and 20 RBIs. He's been getting a little cold lately. Swings to a curveball there, 0-1. The 0-1 from Rourke is outside, 1-1. Next up is Clint Frazier, as I like to say here in the 7-8 hold, a law firm of Frazier and Frazier. And Adam Frazier rolls this over to the right side. Semien from the outfield grass throws the first in time to retire the side. So the Yankees get their first hit, and they strand Urshela at the end of 2 innings of play. No score here in the Bronx. Leading things off here is the 9-hitter Kirk. No homers, 3 RBIs, a 183 average. Montgomery's 40th pitch of the night already. It's hammered foul, 0-1. Montgomery's not pitching badly, but the Blue Jays are really working the counts here. As this is fouled off to the right side, 0-2. Some lineups just do better against lefties than righties, and the Blue Jays are lefty killers. As that's swung and missed, good morning, good afternoon, good night, strike 3. Kirk chases a changeup. Montgomery, 6 Ks already. And that brings up Bo Bichette, who doubled in his first at-bat. Was left at second, however. Takes one, oof, the umpire says just a little outside. Looked good to me, but instead it is 1-0. Again, just the umpire's starting to squeeze Montgomery a bit. So 2-0. Now this one popped up on the infield. Montgomery there. He's going to take it himself right on the pitcher's mound, 1 or 2 away. That brings up Semien, who struck out in his first at-bat. So the cutter jammed and got underneath Bichette as now Semien pulls it to third. Urshela from the foul line throws him out, and that was easily Montgomery's best inning of the night thus far. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays on only, I believe, 8 or 9 pitches. We go bottom 3, no score. Well, wait, no, dark stroke. Wasn't Benintendi in Kansas City? It's Clint Frazier now up the plate, hitting .269, 3 homers, 17 RBIs. Didn't already Boston trade him? Or who am I thinking of that they traded to Kansas City then in the offseason? As it'll be an 0-1 to Clint. Smack foul, 0-2. I mean, the Mets need help, right? That's why they traded for Brandon Drury, too. The 0-2, Frazier chases it, 1 away. Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Jansen.
There's a strike to Dominguez, 0-1. Yeah, I'm trying to get the details. No, yeah, see, dark stroke. The Mets did not. Benintendi. It was a 3-team trade between the Mets, the Red Sox, and the Royals. Benintendi is in Kansas City. Basically, the Red Sox just asked for their 3 prospects to finish that trade. They were all players to be named later. So yeah, Benintendi is still Benintendi's in Kansas City. Freddie Valdez from the Mets goes to Boston, and 2 pitchers, Grant Gambrell and Luis De La Rosa, are from the Royals. They go to Boston. So Boston just got their 3 prospects. Yeah, no. Benintendi's in Kansas City. That trade was started in the offseason. Dark stroke. Yeah. So Dominguez 1 for 3 in his big league career. Fouls off a fastball there. 0-2 as he took one. It was a good pitch to hit, but I wasn't paying attention because I had to get the facts. As now chases one inside, slider, 2 away. Second strikeout for Rourke, and that brings up DJ LeMahieu. Wish I had that first pitch back. Anyway, it'd be the first pitch to LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1. Popped him up. First pitch swinging. Shallow right field. Semien goes out, makes the catch, and the Yankees go 1, 2, 3. We go top 4. Still no score. George Springer 0 for 1. Grounded out in his first at-bat, leads things off. Now grounds this up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. So a leadoff single for Springer. And now that brings up to Oscar Hernandez, who skies one to right center, fairly deep. Hicks moving over, makes the catch in the alley for the first out of the inning. Not good if you're a Yankee fan when Montgomery starts giving up fly balls. As that brings up Gurriel Jr. He had a infield single in his first at-bat. Smacks this foul. 0-1. Now takes a backdoor curveball for a strike. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Checks his swing. Did he go? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 3. 7 Ks for Montgomery. 2 away. And that brings up Vlad Jr., who struck out in his first at-bat. There's a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Guerrero, actually 3 for 6 in his career against Montgomery. Swings through a changeup there, 0-2. Montgomery's starting to get a bit more economical now, and that's what the Yankees like to see, as that misses low and outside, 1-2. As this cutter's fouled off to the right side, still 1-2. Now fouls off a fastball. And just as I said that, of course, Vlad starts putting together a nice little at-bat here. Curveball, straight away center. Hicks barely has to move, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yeah, it's all right, Darkstroke. It's all good. I just wanted to make sure I got the facts because I'm like, wait a minute. Benintendi wasn't in Boston to be traded anymore. As Aaron Hicks now 0 for 1. Grounded out in his first at-bat. In what's turning into a pitcher's duel. Bottom 4, no score. Hicks fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Hicks 2 for 8 in his career against Rourke. Smacks this one foul just a bit late as Rourke got up to 92. 0-2 now the count. Really spotting his fastball well as this misses inside, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 pitch to Hicks. Smacked back up the middle because of the shift. Bichette there, and Jeter-eskian throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Good play by Bichette, ranging to his right on a ball up the middle. And the shift hurts Hicks as that brings up Didi Gregorius, who's also 0 for 1, like so many Yankees. As Didi pops this foul in the left field line, 0-1. Tried to go opposite field with it. Take advantage of all the room over there. The 0-1 to Didi is inside, 1-1, lays off the slider. Yes, Odoms. Actually, if you go back, as this one is smacked towards left center field, fairly deep but playable. Gurriel makes the catch for the second out of the inning. You go back a few days ago, there's a couple of a TikTok where I robbed a home run with Adam Frazier. You go to my TikTok page. So that brings up Luke Voight, a rare defensive play that I put on the TikTok. It'll be an the first pitch to Voight. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Voight 0 for 7 in his career against Rourke. The 0-1 smacked back up the middle because of the shift. Semien from the left side of second throws out Voight. It's another 1-2-3 inning for Rourke. We go top 5. No score here in the Bronx. As Rowdy Tellez leads things off. Yes, exactly, Darkstroke. You remember, exactly. As Tellez goes opposite field. This one is going to dunk in for a base hit, and it's 2 hops against the wall. Clint Frazier will dig it out of the corner, but Tellez has himself a leadoff double. His 9th of the year, and that will now bring up Kevin Biggio, who's 0 for 1. Biggio hits it first pitch swinging to Gregorius, and Didi, he threw it away! Biggio will reach on the error as Voight could not scoop it. So instead of a man out and a man on, there's 2 on with nobody out, but it does set up the double play. Alejandro Kirk now up at the plate. He bunts a beauty to third. Urshela there. Fields fires the first. Got him. So 1 away here in the 5th. But all that's going to do, Bo Bichette, is take the bat out of Bichette's hands. The Yankees will load the bases full of Blue Jays as Bichette gets the intentional walk, and that brings up Marcus Semien, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. The first pitch, there's a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Changeup misses outside, 1-1. Now a low curveball, 2-1. Well, and again, that error by Didi, very costly. As this one skied to center. Hicks is there, settles under it, makes the catch. Tellez is coming home. The throw is up the line, and he is safe. A better throw would have had Tellez, but it was up the line. So it's a sac fly for Semien, and it's 1-0 Toronto, as that brings up George Springer, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Smacks a fastball foul, 0-1. Springer now 2 for 12 in his career against Montgomery. Takes a curveball low, 1-1. That misses low and away, 2-1. Misses high with the cutter, 3-1 to Springer now. To Oscar Hernandez on deck. Don't want to give Springer anything to hit, but that's exactly what they did. As this is a base hit to left. They're going to wave the runner home. The throw by Frazier is just a little late. Biggio scores, and it's 2-0 Toronto. Biggio, if he was a slower runner, that would have been an out, but instead he scores from second. That brings up Hernandez. Was trying not to give Springer something to hit, but the fastball caught too much of the plate. And now Hernandez takes a strike 0-2. Because again, to Oscar Hernandez, he's only hitting 200. Would have been okay with the walk as this is chopped up the middle. Gregorius there, fires for first. This time it's dug out by Voight, and that retires the side. But the Blue Jays score 2. At the end of 4.5, it's 2-0 Toronto. Bad throws all around that inning for the Yankees. I'm just curious to see. None of those runs are earned. Both of those runs are considered unearned. Yeah, Montgomery's very tired. They really worked his pitch count the first couple of innings, Dark Strokas. That swung on and missed 0-1. Real Muto, 14 for 31. Very familiar against Rourke with a home run. Right now, just trying to get on bases. He's trolling a gem. A one-hitter through 4. As that's fouled off, 0-2. The 0-2 to JT. Chopped it foul again. Still 0-2. The 0-2. Smack towards right. Fairly deep. Again, the ball's not really carrying tonight. The wind blowing in. Catch is made by Biggio just shy of the track. And that brings up Gio Urshela, the only Yankee with a hit with a single back in his last at-bat. Batting 6th tonight. Chases a high heater, 0-1. Urshela now 3 for 8 in his career against Rourke. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Rourke, the exact opposite of Montgomery, very efficient tonight. Only at 41 pitches. As Gio Urshela, did he get enough of it? Carrying to deep left field, going back, still back. Springer makes the catch on the track as he bounces off the wall. He had a long way to go, but makes the catch just shy of the Bowman sign. Covered 127 feet, so 2 away here now. As Gio gave it a ride, but again, the wind is blowing in and not out as Adam Frazier smacks this one foul, 0-1. If the wind was blowing out that way 3 miles an hour instead of in 3 miles an hour, I think that carries out of here. The 0-1 to Frazier, swung on and missed, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2. Chop to the right side. Semien there will field, fire the first in time, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning again for the Yankees. We go top 6, 2-0 Toronto. As Gurriel Jr., 1 for 2 with a single, leads things off. Probably Montgomery's last inning of work. As that misses low, 1-0. Gurriel now 4 for 8 in his career against Montgomery. Smacks this one to straightaway center field. Hicks settles under it. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. That brings up Vlad Jr. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout. Popped it up. First pitch swinging, foul ground. Voight comes down from first. Makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Holy cow. I looked away and Vegas scored 2 goals in like 2 minutes. As Rowdy Tellez now 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored on the sac fly. Grounds this to the right side because of the shift. LeMahieu is there. Fires the first. And Montgomery has a very nice bounce back inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Jays. We go bottom 6. Still 2-0 Toronto. As now Deivi Garcia will start warming for the Yankees. He hasn't pitched in a while. Pitched the 7th and maybe even the 8th if the score holds here. Clint Frazier 0 for 1. Fouls off a hanging slider. Oof, that was the pitch to hit. Oofta. 0-1. Frazier 1 for 6 in his career against Rourke. Chops this to the right side. Semien there. Fires the first high throw, but Tellez makes the play. 1 away. That brings up Jason Dominguez, who's 0 for 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. 1 for 4 in his young career. Smacks this one to fairly deep right field. Did the kid get it all? He did! Jason Dominguez, his first career home run. Goodbye, baseball. The the Yankees are on the board in a big way as the rookie gets a hold of one and hammers it to right. His second big league hit, his first career home run, RBI, and run scored with one swing of the bat. Jasson Dominguez. Holy cow! And the Yankees are on the board. It's 2-1. And now, of course, everybody nobody going around to congratulate him. Everybody joking around. Now, yay! Everybody celebrate! Yay! Rookie did it! Yay! Rookie! Yay! And that brings up DJ LeMahieu, the top of the lineup. So the Yankees finally got to Rourke as LeMahieu skies one to left field. This one's got a chance. It is off the wall, off the top of the wall. I thought LeMahieu would have gone back to back and belly to belly. It ends up being his 8th double of the year. And that brings up Aaron Hicks now. The Martian. As Hicks chases a curveball 0-1. Again, the wind is blowing in, and I wonder if that's what kept that ball from LeMahieu in the ballpark. The 0-1 misses outside, 1-1. Hicks, one of the Yankee better hitters with runners in scoring position. LeMahieu, speed at second. Hicks fouls off a hanger there, 1-2. That was the pitch to hit, but just a little out in front of it and a little underneath it. It'll be a 1-2 to Aaron. Smack to the left side. Vlad there bobbles it. Recovers, throws the first, and gets Hicks for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Didi Gregorius now, who's 0 for 2 with a couple flyouts. LeMahieu on second. Oh, I know, Odoms. I can't stand it. And Didi skies one to right. This one is going to get down. It's one hop against the wall. Gregorius will replace LeMahieu at second. And we are all tied up at 2. It's an RBI double for Glorious Gregorius. His 16th double of the year. His 30th RBI. And we got a whole new game. Luke Voight now up the plate, 0 for 2 as Rourke trying to get settled down by his pitching coach. And Luke Voight skies one to left center field, but this should be playable. Springer makes the catch in deep left center to retire the side. But solo home run, double, and the Yankees have tied it up at 2. Glorious Gregorius and Jasson Dominguez come through. That'll do it for Jordan Montgomery, so he'll get no decision. Garcia making his 14th appearance of the year, 1 for 1 in save opportunities, 20 innings pitched, a 2.7 ERA. Maybe dark stroke, maybe. Leading things off is Cavan Biggio. He's 0 for 2. Takes one just a little high, says the umpire. 1-0. As now that changeup misses low, 2-0. Oh, Biggio looks terrible on that curveball, 2-1. The bottom just dropped out of it. Now an inside slider, 3-1. It has been a while since Garcia's pitched. You wonder how rusty he is, as that fastball's fouled off, 3-2. So Garcia gets back in the count here. The 3-2 to Biggio. Fouls off another, still 3-2. Did he go? Yes, he did. The throw to first to complete the play. Biggio chased a couple of bad curveballs there and strikes out. And that brings up Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1 with a sac bunt. This one popped up. This will reach the seats as it slices foul. 0-1. Good pitch there by Garcia. Now the changeup misses low and outside. 1-1. The 1-1 from Debbie. Backdoor curveball misses just a little low. 2-1. And now Kirk lays off the slider. 3-1. Bichette on deck. There's a strike at the belt. 3-2. Another payoff pitch, another full count from Garcia. This one grounded back up the middle. Tough play for Didi. From behind second, throws out Kirk by a stride, 2 away. That'll now bring up the top of the lineup. Bo Bichette, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Takes a strike on the inside black, 0-1. Looks like Garcia might be warming up a little bit here. Change up, there's a strike in the outside corner. That came back a bit. Oof, nasty movement, 0-2. Bichette lays off the slider, 1-2. This one now pulled to third. Tough play for Gio, who corrals it, fires the first, and got him. So it ends up being a 1-2-3 inning for Garcia. We go bottom 7, gap and stretch. It's 2-2 here in the Bronx. No, I traded Zunino for prospects. It's now Robinson Chirinos, who Chirinos is 5 for 8 since I called him up from AAA. Chirinos is now our backup catcher. JT Real Muto 0 for 2 with a fly on the ground out, 5 for 10 in the series. Rourke's still out there, only at 55 pitches. As JT takes one high, 1-0. That's a combination of 2 things. Rourke not tired, because the Yankees haven't had a lot of deep counts today. As JT Realmuto skies one to left. And it's also the terrible Blue Jay bullpen. As goodbye baseball. Finishing that thought. The real deal. Realmuto has now homered in 5 straight games. I believe the record is 8 straight. And he's crawling up towards it as he gets hold of another one. He's now 15 for 33 in his career against Rourke, and he's given the Yankees the lead here in the bottom of the 7th. It's 3-2 New York. JT Realmuto, the real deal. Goodbye, baseball. Yeah, Zunino was not hitting at all, Darkstroke. And that's it for Rourke. Clearly, 1 hitter too many, as in comes Jordan Romano for his 30th appearance of the year. We're gonna keep Garcia out there for a 2nd inning, might as well. Gio 1 for 2 with a single as Jordan Romano does his weird squats. The first pitch is finally on its way. Gio chases an outside slider, 0-1. Romano sliders and fastballs. He throws hard with a lot of break to that slider. It's a big comeback there for the Knights to win that game, or about to win that game probably, as this is smacked to right center field. It's a base hit. It'll roll all the way to the wall. Gio is into 2nd with a double. 45 seconds left in the Vegas and Colorado game. That's a huge game right now. Adam Frazier 0 for 2. Oh, Frazier drops a bunt. It's a good one, but it's going to kick foul, so 0-1. He's 0 for his last 8. He does have an RBI. Would love for him to just pull it to the right side, get the runner over. Instead, he smacks a slider foul to the left, 0-2. The law firm of Frazier and Frazier now are coming up now. The 0-2 is fouled off again by Adam Frazier, still 0-2. Frazier and Frazier, they're actually only the two of the only guys in the team below 300 right now. Adam Frazier has been close most of the season, though, unlike Clint, as that sliced foul still 0-2. To be fair, if Adam pushed it through the left side, I'd take it. There's a big hole over there as Bichette keeps Gio close. The 0-2, this one, little dribbler back to the mound, won't get the job done as Romano throws the first, 1 away. Gio stays put at 2nd. That brings up Clint Frazier, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Yankees would love some insurance runs here. At this rate, probably Darkstroke if he keeps it up. Clint fouls off a fastball there, 0-1. I thought he foul-tipped it. I guess not. Clint Frazier, though, this is where Clint shines. He's actually the Yankees' best hitter with runners in scoring position. Swings to a slider there, 0-2. I wouldn't know, Darkstroke. I didn't check the Angels' box score. It'll be an 0-2 to Clint Frazier. Fouls it off, stays alive. Still 0-2. Romano pitching ahead in the count, trying to keep the Yankees off balance after that double. 3-2 New York, bottom 7th, looking for insurance after coming all the way back here against the Blue Jays. And Clint Frazier skies this one to center. It's shallow, however. Gio will return to second as Springer makes the catch for the second out of the inning. That brings up Jason Dominguez, who had his first hit in his first game yesterday and now has his first career home run in his second game today. It got the Yankees on the board. It was their first run, his first RBI, and now he's got a chance for some more. If he can get a base hit to probably drive in Gio Urshela. He takes one just outside, 1-0. As the Vegas Golden Knights hold on 3-2. So that series 2-1 now in favor of Colorado. But Vegas gets back in it with that win. Dominguez chases a low fastball, 1-1. And the Clippers are going to force Game 7 against Dallas. Oh, baby. It'll be a 1-1 to Dominguez. Swing and a miss on a fastball there, 1-2. Now see, if there was one out here, I would actually try to drop a bunt because he's that fast. The 1-2, smack towards right, fairly shallow, but Semien makes the catch over his shoulder. Semien goes back, made a nice play on the ball there, so Dominguez pops out. But JT Realmuto gives the Yankees a 1-run lead, and at the end of 7, it's 3-2 New York. Marcus Semien 0 for 2 now with a sac fly. Will lead things off against Deivi Garcia in his second inning of relief. Strike fouled off to the left side. 0-1. Now fouled off to behind the plate. 0-2. Good changeup there from Garcia. Now a good slider, but Semien lays off. 1-2. And backdoor, or front door slider, really, as it paints the outside corner. Semien frozen as he watches it fly by, 1 away. That'll bring up George Springer, 2 for 3 today. A couple of singles. He fouls this straight back, 0-1, and an RBI. His 39th RBI of the year, his second in as many games. So that misses outside, 1-1. Oh, that it was all a hoax. That Russia was just setting him up because Panarin was bad-mouthing Putin and stuff. As Didi will throw to first in time, 2 away. I don't believe the Panarin situation at all. Especially considering only one person said it. It seems too much like even the NHL came out and said, yeah, this reeks of a hoax. This reeks of BS. And all the investigations came back negative. So no surprise there. Russia sucks. Go USA, as this is lined to the right side. Didi handles it on a short hop, throws the first, and Garcia has himself another 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 8, Yankees up 3-2, as in comes David Phelps for his 21st appearance of the year. And now Chad Green, who blew the save in Game 1 of this series, will have a chance to get another save here in Game 3 and complete the sweep. Yankees would love some insurance runs, though, if they could do that. LeMahieu doubled in his last at-bat. Now skies one to right, fairly deep. Going back is Biggio. On the track will make the catch for the first out of the inning as DJ just misses an Oppo Taco. That brings up Aaron Hicks now, who's 0 for 3. First pitch from Phelps. It's chopped to the right side. Semien there because of the shift. Throws the first in time, 2 away. And now Didi Gregorius, 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Tied the game up in his last at-bat. 3 for 11 this series. Smacks this one to left center field and deep, and he might have his second double of the day, as this is one hop against the wall. Didi will cruise into second, took a wide turn there, but a good relay by Gurriel and Bichette keeps him there. His 17th double of the year. His second of the day as he goes opposite field. And that'll bring up Luke Voight now with an RBI opportunity. He's 0 for 3. So 3 straight pitches the Yankees have hit or tried to hit, as that swung on and missed. Oof, curveball bounces away from Kirk, but Edie stays put at second. Voight 306 with runners in scoring position as Voight chased the bad one there. He had bad intentions. Yeah, dart stroke, probably until the offseason. As Voight, that's a good cutter there from Phelps, catches the inside corner, 0-2. So Voight not looking good here against Phelps. Rolls this one over now. Phelps will field his position. He'll fire to first, and that'll end the inning. So despite the double, the Yankees do not score. We go top 9 now. With the Yankees a chance to finish the sweep as Chad Green makes his 20th appearance of the year. A 1.89 ERA, 4-0 out of the pen, 2 blown saves. He ended up winning that first game as the Yankees won it in the bottom of the 9th after he gave up that tying home run to Hernandez. Now looking to finish things off here. Gurriel Jr., 1 for 3 with a single. Fouls off a fastball. 0-1. It was a hanging splitter that Hernandez hit. Now a splitter inside, 1-1. Curveball, chopped to first. Voight there on a short hop, takes it himself. 1 away here in the 9th. That'll bring up Vlad Jr. He's 0 for 3 with a pop out in his last at-bat. Popped up to the first baseman as swings through a fastball there, 0-1. Guerrero 2 for 8 in his career against Green. Grounds this one foul, 0-2. The 0-2 to Vlad. Fouls off another, still 0-2 as Green tried to go backdoor curve. Now fouls off a low slider, still 0-2. Another foul ball by Guerrero. Swing and a miss, 3 straight sliders, finally got him. 2 away here in the 9th. And that'll bring up now Rowdy Tellez, who's 1 for 3 today with a single. Or the double, excuse me. He doubled actually in that bat. Came around to score. Last hope for the Jays. 4 for 11 in this series. Nice series. Again, had a couple extra base hits, including a solo home run. As this is growled over to first. Voight there, takes it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 ninth for Green. The Yankees complete the sweep. Devi Garcia gets the win in relief. And the Yankee winning streak continues as they roll over the Blue Jays and win 3 games in stunning fashion. They win one 6-5 in the bottom of the 9th. They won this one 3-2, and they came back again, and they won 7-3 the middle game, as that one they dominated from start to finish. Rourke drops to 4-4. Garcia improves to 1-0. Green gets his 13th save of the year. And that'll do it for us, and that'll do it for the Yankees tonight. Guys, have yourselves a great weekend. Thank you all so much for tuning in, as always. Oh, actually, it looks like I got myself a pack. Let's save. We're going to advance a day. We're going to save, and we'll open that pack, and we'll call it a night. I know folks like that. Don't expect anything good. It's a generic pack. There you go. We'll quick sell that. Lots of garbage all around. All right. So on that note, we will call it a night. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. It means a lot. Have yourselves a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll be back on Monday. Monday, new time. I'm going to try it. 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. We're going to do it middle of the day, East Coast. This way you guys can hang around. We'll do 2 games before I have to go to work. And we'll see what happens. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all so much, though, for tuning in. Again, have a great weekend, and I will see you all on Monday morning. Take it easy, everybody. Be well. Good night.